other day, he just lost his collar. We didn't know where it was. And after searching the entire house, we find it in Kat's office. He had gone between her office blinds and her window. And what's he doing? Jasper, don't look at those wires over there because you're going to chew wires. Come over here and play with your toy. He had gone between the blinds. When he did, his collar must have gotten caught on the blinds and popped off. It has a safety release so it doesn't choke him. So, pretty funny. The stuff he's been doing recently. He's been a very silly cat, right? He's been a very silly cat. He also recently had a vet visit. Uh-oh. Yeah, he had to go to the vet for his yearly checkup and to redo all of his vaccinations. And because of the pandemic, they don't let you go in anymore. You can't go in with your pet to, watch the whole procedure and give your pet comfort. So he was in there with strangers getting shots. He didn't like that very much. He was meowing the entire trip there and on the entire way back, and he was panting, which is not good. He almost never pants. So if he's panting, it probably means he's completely stressed out. But as soon as he got home and he got settled back in, he was okay. It didn't really bother him too much excessively. There's a little bit of temporary stress is always going to do that to a cat. Nah.
Why, I told you I could make it rain.
Colton tipped $4.20.
Does Jasper get baths frequently? No, he
Big
does
ups.
not.
Disgusting narcissist can't sacrifice waiting.
Well,
to
at
eat
least
and making
I got everything to work
wait.
during a cat
Can't eat
segment.
it if it's not perfect. Tree
I have no idea when he
fried.
came back.
He had to put it in the oven.
Good
Mr. B
God.
Society tipped
Thank you for the
$1.87. Twitch
The
is
whole
background
thing.
play for free. YouTube if you pay for
That's
it.
a nice little
I
position.
work
Yeah.
3 to 11 p.m. in a factory, so mostly listen with phone in my
I didn't get
pocket
to
and
see the answer to my
headphones
first
on.
question too. Did Twitch have background play before or after I got banned? Because I didn't see anybody say anything about background play before I was banned.
And it's supposed to be clean. But also,
Nothing
we
I can
have
do
one
about that.
it does need
Fuck
water,
it.
but it's a non-abrasive, no chemicals, it's all natural ingredients. And, that one, he does not like water. Trying to get him to go to
My
the bathtub
goodness,
and
man.
wash him is an undertaking. And I've been scratched up a little bit. Let's just put it that way with his feet. We still have very sharp claws. Okay? Okay. Anyone got questions about Jasper Kitty? Anyone have questions?
He's had this cat for a long time. What would people ask? What would people
He wants
ask?
to bite the rod.
How did he get declawed? That's literally the only question people can ask.
Myself a big Marley.
You have to create a question. What food does he like? He already answered it.
Well, I put a vest on Jasper. No, I will not. He does
Oh,
not like
excellent
clothing,
question.
Okay.
Well, this
Yes,
is
Derek,
fun.
This is
A fun cat
Jasper's
segment.
favorite toy. We bought Jasper any kind of toy you can think of. We bought him little mice. We bought him fake bugs. We bought him things that move around with motion. My parents, when we told my parents we had him, my mom ordered us like a ton of toys for Jasper. Okay, he doesn't use any of them. This toy, these ribbons and feathers on a string, is the only toy he loves. Seriously, it's the only toy he loves. He'll chase this for a while. Does he ever catch mice? We don't have mice, luckily. Thank God we don't have wild mice running through our house or whatever. But he catches bugs. We've had a few mosquitoes. We've had a few gnats in the house. He will chase down. Sometimes, this is funny.
It's
So
a rarity
sometimes
to
I'll
have
just go to the sink to
mosquitoes.
wash my hands
He
in
says
the
a
kitchen.
few mosquitoes.
And
He
I
never
look,
sees
and there's
mosquitoes
a bug
rare in
that's
Washington.
completely flat like a
I never really
pancake,
thought about
squished on the wall of the sink.
how mosquitoes
I'm like,
work
I guess
everywhere
Jasper's
else.
been here. He went,
I guess that's why
squish
mosquito
the
trucks are
fucker
weird
right
to
there.
people, huh?
He does that all the time. The other day,
These lucky people.
Kat and I were relaxing in the
Unbelievable.
living room. In fact, this was
Imagine
Tuesday
not
night.
needing
We
to
come
deal
back
with
from our day out.
mosquitoes all the time.
And
What the
Jasper's
hell?
nowhere to be found. And we're like, I wonder where the hell Jasper could be. Why is he not at the couch with us? So we start running around the house looking for him. We find him. He's in the dining room near somewhere where my DVDs are stored, and he looks like he's
Where's this
stalking.
going?
Like he sees
Oh, he was
something
chasing
down
a bug.
there,
Okay. I see.
So we don't know what it is. All right, we don't know what it is at all. And we're like, well, we'll just let him stalk it, whatever it is. Maybe it's a bug or something. We come back about an hour later in the kitchen. He's got a dead black spider, and he's slapping the shit out of it. It's dead. He already killed it. But he's like bopping it, booping it, and slapping it around all over the kitchen floor.
Yes.
Now, Cat hates spiders.
Of course she
So
does.
she was
She
like
is a woman.
thrilled. She was like, "Thank God, I hate spiders. I'm glad."
But
you
that
caught
spider
one."
didn't do
You
anything
realize
wrong. He was just
since we've
living
had
his life.
Jasper, we haven't seen many.
I
spiders.
stand in
We've even seen a
solidarity
couple,
with that spider.
But we used to have way more spiders in the house.
I hate
It must be
spiders
he
too,
catches
actually.
them and
It's
kills
the
them.
one
And we don't,
thing
we're
I
unbeknownst to
no,
us, you know,
they
he just
don't
does
live
this behind
anywhere.
the scenes,
I hate them all.
which is great.
Spiders
That's a
go to band where they're
huge
fucking stupid. They're
asset,
toxic.
of a cat is that they catch critters.
I
they
don't
catch
care what
bugs,
positive
they take care of
things
that
they do.
for
They're
you.
toxic.
It makes the house a
Toxic and
cleaner
negative.
place, you know. So that's kind of cool. Well, look at him. Huh? He's got his foot on the ribbon. Look at that. He's got his foot on the ribbon, holding it down like his prey, so he can slap around the rest of the toy. He's smart. He's smart, man.
Why do we need to hit Restreaks to show his
What
cat
kind
off?
of cat food does he eat? We get him
DSP, why do
special-
people
well,
need
it's
to
not really
pay for you to
special.
bring
It's
your
a
cat in the
higher
room?
grade dry food called Crave, and it's meant for it's more natural.
Why is it a part of a
They
payment
really
celebration
like
for his cat to
salmon
come in the
food.
room
They have other
when he
ones
already
that
got
are
paid to
salmon.
show us he even
We
had a
also give
cat?
him various wet
For some
foods and
reason.
food, because actually when we took him out,
Hey, he's talking about cat food.
we took him to the vet. The vet said he looks like he may be a little dehydrated, and it could be because it's the summer months just hit. It's hotter, and he's not drinking enough. So we give him wet stuff. We found these
Oh my
these
god.
tubes
Bro.
of mixture. It's like food mixed with like moisture.
He can't just say the
Almost like
name
a,
brand because people are
I
going to
don't know
look
how
up
to
how much it
explain it.
costs, right? This horrible
I
thing
don't
that
know.
people are going to do about
You know,
this
and we
cat
it's
food.
flavored food, and he likes the ones.
So
like
he
that
instead
are
gives us
flavored.
details about it.
So we've been giving him that.
Like he's
recently.
eating it
Once a
himself.
day, we'll give him a tube of that for extra
It comes in a
moisture.
tube. It's
We
flavored.
could give him wet food, but here's the thing.
Thankfully, it's flavored.
If we give him wet
You're rocking
food,
more and more too.
he doesn't eat the food. He'll just sit there and
And it look
lick
like
the-
he's fishing
if
for
there's
his cat.
gravy on it or whatever. He'll lick the gravy, and that's it. Then he'll walk away and waste all the food. He just refuses to eat. He only will eat his dry food is his favorite. For some reason, I don't know why he'll only eat the dry food, but that's all he'll eat is the dry. He will not eat wet food, except for, like I said, these tubes of flavored goop or whatever the hell it is. He'll eat that, but he doesn't like
Flavored what?
the dry food. Excuse me, the wet food. And it's weird because you're saying,
I'm not saying anything actually.
a lot of cats only will eat wet food, or they prefer the wet.
Oh,
food.
yeah,
He's
I
the
said that.
opposite for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it.
His cat's special. His cat is a snowflake like everything else in his life. He's special. His cat's special. Cat's special. Everybody in his house is
Gary's
so
asking a
fucking
lot of cool
special.
questions. He says, if
Once
Cat
they
and I are
leave,
doing
they ain't
chores around the
shit.
house, will Jasper follow us around and watch us? Well,
Thank you for the
depends
question,
on the
Derek.
chore. First of all, Jasper really doesn't like to be alone that much, except in the afternoon. Sometimes he'll go off
Actually
and have a
reminded me I
nap
lost this dude
by
chat too.
himself. But a lot of times he likes to sleep. Like if Cat and I just ate dinner, we'll sit down on the sofa for a little bit to digest, and he'll sit between us and relax while we do this.
We'll sit on
Okay?
the sofa to digest.
But if we're doing like housework,
The way we have
like
to
let's say
talk
for
about
example,
this
Cat's
is
gonna
insane.
vacuum the house. He hates the vacuum. He's afraid of it.
I think
Thinks
most
the
cats
vacuum's
are.
Terrifying, so he'll run
What
away
pet
and
isn't
watch
isn't
her
scared of the
vacuum from
vacuum?
distance
Like a
before
dog
he
might
goes
bark
vacuum.
at it, right? But
It's
a dog
really
also
fun. He'll
might
go for,
run
like,
away.
a hand vacuum, what they call dirt devil hand vac or whatever.
It's a really
He'll go to
loud,
the kid,
sudden
and he'll
sound.
run.
That's
He'll say,
it's
"Oh my God, it's so
insane.
noisy and loud." He hates
If you
it.
don't know what the fuck a
Um,
vacuum is, it's gonna be annoying and scary.
As for other things, he always tries to get involved. If Cat's trying to make dinner,
Vacuum's scary to
he'll
the
be
people
right
that use
here
'em.
Trying to be involved in dinner, he'll be jumping up on the countertop, sniffing all the ingredients. I'll be washing dishes. He's got to jump up.
Oh
on the
yeah, he'll be
counter,
washing dishes.
right in the
That's a
sink,
fucking
You know
cap.
what I mean? Like he's in it every day. He tries to get into everything. He does.
Once he say he washing dishes, he lying already. It's a fake story. Cat will be washing dishes. He's on a couch
Any other
digesting.
questions about our kitty Jasper?
It's not ours. This is you and Cat.
That's it.
We can only see him if you get a bunch of money. Get the fuck out of here.
Do we
Remember
let
when this
Jasper
cat used to
outside?
show
We
up for
cannot.
free?
He's an indoor cat exclusively. He does not have front claws. We rescued him.
We
from
have
a
to wait
shelter,
until like the
and when we
fall or
rescued
some
him,
shit for
he
his
was
cat to
already
come in the room.
declawed. To our knowledge, it
At
was
least for
previous
free.
owners, but they didn't have any real knowledge of the previous owners. We didn't even know at first if he had anything wrong with him. Immediately when we adopted him, we had to take him to the vet for a full checkup, and the vet says, "I see no indications, that he has anything wrong with him." But we had very limited information.
People that gave you the cat didn't
about
know if
Jasper
something was
when
wrong
we
with the cat.
adopted him.
That's
For whatever
suspicious.
reason, the previous owners gave him up. No reason why. And it's kind of weird. But no, he has to be an indoor cat. He can't defend himself because he doesn't have front claws.
He defended himself against that
Have you
spider
ever fed
pretty
Jasper
good.
raw
Piece of
fish?
shit.
Actually, interesting question, Golden Nobles.
Beating up on the
So,
little guy,
when we
huh,
first
Jasper
got
kitty?
Jasper, we
You
were
don't
trying
have
different
claws. You
kinds
can
of
beat the
food to
spiders
figure
up
out
though
what he
still,
would
huh?
like the most. And
I
we
see how
actually
it
went
is.
to this pet store that deals more with organic and raw foods than processed foods.
You can't tell
And
us the
they
name
sold
of
us
it.
a
This
pack of
small
sample
business you
pack.
like to support.
I think it was like raw fish, raw beef, and raw chicken. Okay? And we tried all three, and
Can you stop rocking
had
left and right?
zero
Oh,
interest.
you fucking weirdo.
Zero.
That's why he got
He did
deleted.
not want anything to do with the raw food. That
Does
we gave
Jasper
him.
know about the incident?
However, if we're gonna do something like, let's say Kat's gonna make tuna
Hey,
casserole.
Dad,
or
remember that
macaroni
time you
salad,
did that on
and she's
that
got
thing on
cans of
YouTube,
tuna,
the
processed tuna
adult
you get
thing?
in water, and she gives Jasper some of that.
He
will
explains
eat
it to him
tuna.
anyway.
He loves the tuna. He's a fish cat for sure, but I don't think he.
Wow,
was
he does what
the raw.
cats
I think
normally
he
do.
Wants, things that are more to his taste or smell good to him. I'm not sure. Now he's loving it.
Hey Phil, does your son Tyrone Jr. like fried chicken? Why, yes, actually he does. He's actually pretty different in that aspect from me as a kid. Tyrone Jr., he actually likes fried chicken a lot. And every once in a while, he asks me like if I have watermelon, and usually I say no. But sometimes I actually have some for him. I don't know why he likes that stuff, but actually, I kind of like fried chicken, except, it's greasy sometimes, but I still think it's pretty delicious.
All right.
Fucking Jasper.
Golden Colt, I missed your question. Sorry.
Is this going to be a whole YouTube video?
Yes, Derek, sadly, sometimes Jasper, it's not that Jasper keeps me awake at night. He wakes me up early in the morning.
Maybe they can have the cat sleep in a different room besides their bedroom, underscore question mark. But they also don't trust him. He don't have front claws. They still don't trust this fucking cat.
Times, he wakes my ass up super early.
8 a.m.
6 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes. Once every 6 years. 8 a.m. is real.
At 8 a.m.
Is real.
That wakes him up.
What if he wake up at 8 a.m.? What if he got an alarm set?
I don't know what it is that wakes him up at 8 in the morning. But something wakes him up at 8. And
that's when he uploaded his YouTube videos.
And what's also funny about this is, so some days, all right, like on my day off,
Kitty dropping
Tuesday,
20 bones on Warzone.
I get up at like 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday to get to the grocery store by like 8:30.
I like that he gets up the earliest on the day he doesn't stream.
I wake up.
That's amazing.
And I wake him up.
The day he don't stream is his earliest day.
I'll come home from grocery shopping.
But the one day a week too.
And I'll put the food away, and then my wife will be getting ready.
My wife?
She'll be putting on her makeup.
What?
Taking a shower. And so she's doing that stuff in the
She's
bathroom.
getting ready for a day out at a Tuesday night DSP. What the fuck are you telling us about right now?
And he'll wake me up
what is Cat doing on Tuesday nights with makeup on?
It's like 10, 11 in the morning.
Tyrone Sr.? What is she doing on Tuesday nights? What's happening here? What's wrong with this picture?
He wakes me up again. He just does. If he's asleep, he's okay with you being asleep. But if he's awake,
one of the officers is gonna ask him about that a month from now. What are you and Cat doing on Tuesday night, Phil? No, what is Cat doing on Tuesday night, Phil?
Pay attention to him 100%, and if you don't pay attention to him, that's it. You're waking up. How dare you sleep when Jasper's awake? That's unacceptable behavior. How long have I had him in my arms with him being okay with it? If I cradle him properly, because the proper way to carry a cat is not the way a lot of people do.
Oh, fucking
what you need to do is you need to support them under their front arms and then cradle their behind. So therefore, gravity is not pulling on any part of their body. If you do it like that, I mean, he's let me walk all around the house with him. Eventually, he'll want me to put him down.
So let me get this straight.
Upstairs, downstairs, all around, and usually as long as I'm holding him properly, all right, that's fine.
What about all of those nights when he said, I'm not going to go and get my cat and bring him in the room like an asshole? But now he's carrying him around the house because he picks him up properly. But he can't pick him up properly to bring him in the room to show him unless we give him money. Unless it's a vest celebration, right? Sounds good.
To our knowledge, and again, we don't have an exact information about this because stupidly the old owner didn't give any information. We suspect he turned 3 in April. We think. We don't know, but we think he turned 3 in April.
Because you had him 2 years and you thought he was a year old when you got him?
Maybe 3.5. We don't know. So that's just what we tell the vet. We're like, yeah, we don't know his exact birthday, so we'll just say, early April or whatever is his birthday. So.
All right, sounds good.
My cat's cool. Well, thank you for that. Jasper wants a brother. Here's the thing. We don't want another cat. Jasper is a handful in himself. And even
Maybe they're just both stupid and lazy.
Cat, we feel like Jasper already is so energetic. We couldn't handle 2 of these. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
Like he's already causes mischief, causes trouble, messes. We don't want too much responsibility. You know.
That's why you have multiple places you can live at.
So you notice
Well, no,
he's
can
got
he
some
even go to
interest in the toy
Connecticut
anymore.
again and
You
live there?
notice that, right?
I
This is what
forget.
tell you guys about
Forget how
Jasper.
that worked.
He'll be interested in
But he doesn't
something
want more
a little bit,
responsibility.
and then he'll completely lose interest in it.
Sure.
You know, that's how he is. He'll play with this toy for like 10-15 minutes, and then after that he'll have no interest in the toy again.
That's a good point. If he was to get another cat, they would have to have claws. He can't get a second cat that doesn't have claws. That would look a little suspicious. If you get a second cat that got claws, they're gonna fuck his house up.
It wouldn't work. He doesn't stay put. You know, he moves constantly all around the house. He's constantly from here to there, here to there.
And yeah, he did say cats are easy to take care of, but now he can't get another cat.
He won't.
It's so many night streams he went out of his way like, yeah, cats are so easy to take care of. They just kind of watch themselves, man. And now cats are a handful, mischief. He can't get another one.
His name was already Jasper when we rescued him, and we liked it. We said, that's a nice name. We'll just keep the name.
I wouldn't name a cat that, but that's whatever.
Ha! Okay, Derek says, when we watch TV together on the couch, what does he love?
I can't really come up with boy names anyway. I never could.
Anything that has loud, jarring noises, he doesn't like. So if we're watching a movie with action, explosions, it annoys him because he doesn't like the jarring sound. Anything with nature, he loves. So if we watch a show about a vet taking care of animals, if we watch a nature show that shows animals in the wild, he loves that stuff. He'll actually sit there and watch some of that with us. Like
why does he assume he loves it because he looks at it?
You know.
Does DSP love everything he watches?
But outside of that, I don't think he really cares. When we watch stuff,
it's a cat. Who fucking knows?
Usually he just goes right.
When other people ask him about certain stuff, he's like, he's a cat. But he loves these TV shows. And he likes classical music. He likes what DSP and Cat do all the time. He deals with what Cat and DSP do. Therefore, that means he likes it.
Lays down and wants to like rest and sleep.
Oh my God.
Right,
guys, my guinea pigs, they love Fatty Wap. When I play it, they go inside their little igloo and they relax. They really love Fatty Wap.
Even if I put a harness
And local
on
Chicago rap music, that's their
I
shit.
wouldn't take that chance. I don't want him to accidentally somehow
can't get enough
outside,
of it.
and now he gets hurt because he can't defend himself because he doesn't have claws. You know, that would be very irresponsible of us. For our personal pleasure to take him on a walk to put his life in jeopardy, I don't feel that that's very legit.
They could put him in a baby stroller.
Timbo says, does he knock things off the counter? It depends. Usually, no. Usually, he'll actually try to avoid things. Like if there's a drink on the counter, he'll go to it, but go right around it. Very rarely has he knocked anything over.
I thought he caused messes and mischief. You told us this, DSP. Now he doesn't knock anything over? He's getting better at knocking stuff over.
Look, he's gone.
But he caused mischief and messes.
He went behind the couch.
These are all true, dude. All at the same time.
He's totally bored with this toy and with me. Now he's going to go off and do whatever he wants. And he may very well stay in here. Hold on, let me lower this. He may very well stay in here and hang out with us further. Or he may just go off and do whatever he wants for the rest of the stream.
DSP didn't skip his break.
And
He had extra breaks today. He ate 2 burgers on his break. Probably 3. And he had onion rings that he didn't show us.
What are you doing back there? What are you doing back there?
I don't know why the onion rings couldn't be part of the DSP tries it, but semantics. You probably eat onion rings every day.
He's licking my face. Oh my God.
I don't care for onion rings that much.
You're such a cute cat. He's so cute.
I used to be hyped about him at one time.
You know, I'll say this.
Now I realize what they really are. In reality.
At one point,
my
wife really wanted a cat.
Yeah, her name is Cat.
Looking around to see what was
Apparently.
around, and there were a couple cats that probably would have been problems.
He talked about this already, didn't he?
Cats that had some physical problems, like sickness and stuff, where they were going to need special medicine. At that point, I was like, there's no way we can even afford that stuff. We can't take on that risk. And there was this one day, my wife really was feeling down, and we saw this cute cat.
She was
it
depressed.
All black cat.
Look at this Disney story he put behind this shit. She was depressed, and she saw Jasper, and it just invigorated her life, right?
And I was like, I almost guarantee you, that if we take this cat, because we agreed we weren't going to take a cat with problems or whatever. I said, I almost guarantee you, if we take that cat right there, there's going to be issues, and we're going to regret it. And so we sat there and we talked about it, and Kat was a little sad.
Wow,
She
DSP
said,
was
okay,
negative
I
about
agree, this
something,
was
you
our
guys.
discussion. We weren't going to take a cat that has any kind of
And
problem.
he ruined Cat's day that day pretty much, too.
1 week later, we found
Good job.
Jasper.
Oh, no,
And
it was another
perfect.
cat.
It was like the match made in heaven. He was perfect for us. He loved, you know what I mean? Like,
Does she
he loves
still
us,
think
we
about
love
that other
him.
cat sometimes?
It was like, I'm so glad that we waited the 1 week. And you know, Kat also says, yeah, you know, that was crazy. That could have been a really, really bad decision we made.
I don't get it.
And thank God
They
that
couldn't
we
get the
waited
previous
another
cat
week
because he
to
said
find
it
Mr.
might
Jasper.
turn out bad. And the next week they got Jasper.
And by
But
the way, I'm not
Jasper,
saying anything wrong with the color of the cat.
I don't get it.
Oh, you said black cat. You don't like a black cat? I love black cats. I think they're very
He could have
good.
said that the next week when they
But
got
this cat had
Jasper.
problems. This cat, number one, I think it had like known urinary problems.
Oh.
And it also had behavioral problems. And they said the cat had been causing problems in a previous house it was in, which is
But
why
I thought
it got
his causes
shelter.
mischief and
I'm like, that's
messes.
the last thing we need. We don't want a cat that I'm streaming, you're at work, and the cat's
Holy
tearing the house
shit,
apart.
dude.
And I can't stop the cat. 'cause
Oh,
I
that's
have
why
to
you got to
work,
declaw one, huh? Right,
we
Paul?
need a cat that doesn't have any kind of behavioral problems. Is gonna
Really?
be everywhere. you
This is
know.
why you shouldn't talk
And
about
he
this
doesn't
all the
do that.
time.
He is a
Because
nice
he,
kitty.
it's
He
weird
doesn't,
because he liked to pretend like he didn't
really
get this cat because he was
is the perfect
declawed.
cat for us. I don't know how the hell the stars aligned,
Like,
right? That this happened.
if he
But,
didn't
yeah, we really
declaw the
got the
cat and
right
he
cat.
got him specifically because he was declawed, nothing
Okay.
even wrong with that. I think.
Let's see here. Ninstaroon cheered.
Oh, well.
He says, I guess they call it the impossible
Stars
Whopper
align,
because
but
of how
blah, blah,
impossible
blah. Just
fast
make
travel
up
through
some
your
shit
digestion
instead of
tract
just
and
saying,
impossible
I wanted a
Whopper
cat that
toilet.
wouldn't be an asshole,
Well, no,
so
that
I
was
got
a
one
joke.
without claws.
But no,
Just say
I'm
some
fine. I
bullshit
ate the
instead.
Impossible Whopper, and I'll be honest.
Plain it's
the
aligned.
regular Whopper is better than the Impossible Whopper. I had some of both. I had about half of each, and I really enjoyed eating the regular Whopper. I love the regular Whopper.
You
I
finished
did
both
not
of
really
them?
like the Impossible Whopper that much. I got, like I said, I got halfway through it. I was like, nah. I keep eating the regular Whopper.
Wow, he ate
The
1.5
Impossible
burgers
Whopper. Okay.
and onion rings.
But no, like I'm fine. It doesn't feel to me like like my stomach's not upset or anything from it. It was the thing is it wasn't greasy. Unlike other burgers, there was no grease on those burgers. When they flame broil them, most of the fat gets rendered right off.
More marketing. But remember, DSP, it's not more healthy. It's just less
So it ended up
grease.
working pretty well, you know, for my intents and purposes. I didn't have to eat something that was insanely greasy and disgusting, like that fucking Papadias last time.
What?
After I ate them, I was like, oh, my stomach. You
Okay.
know, not this time. It's
Yeah.
not that bad.
Sure.
Lunaba to me $2 says, that's a badass fly fishing rig you got there, and I think you caught something weird.
I like this dude in the chat. He says, so I asked 8 real questions with no answer and asked an obviously fake question about the cat's color and got a
Right
response.
next to me on the couch here.
That's the way it works.
And then Filippo tipped me $1.
Derek
saying
get
about
20
visiting,
fucking
are you
responses
gonna be
about
visiting
nothing.
Animal Crossing Islands. I have no idea. What I'd like to do is maybe do a little bit more Q&A with you guys. We got a little over an hour left on the stream.
And the
so let's do a
countdown
little more
begins.
Q&A 'cause we didn't get to too much earlier. And then, like I said, I definitely want to maybe watch back some more music videos and do some commentary and stuff on that. If you want,
You want to do that today? He might as
we'll
well.
see.
He could do
We're
that
not-
for the rest of
we're
the
not
stream.
At that point yet. Only Iced Coffee get the 2 more subs. One to Ben Jesus and one to Kenishi. Congratulations
Thumbs
to
up.
Ben Jesus and Kenishi, and thank you Only Iced Coffee for the channel support. I appreciate that. VG Stuff cheers. Since we did music videos last night, can we visit islands instead? Again, I don't know. We'll see.
He's not doing that.
Finish
It's an
your
hour left in the
cheers,
stream.
I
This
really
dude not
get
about to
a
set
Bono
up
from
his
YouTube
Switch
Live
to
with
do that.
glasses.
It's
That's what
not
everyone
happening.
says. That Bono wears weird colored, weird tinted glasses. And when I wear these, they say I look like Bono. Or
You can't just
they
look
say I
up a
look like the
picture of
guy
Bono.
From,
People say
Big
Bono
Lebowski.
look that
Forget
way.
his name.
People
Not
say
the
he
Big
looks the way he looks.
the guy who John Goodman plays.
People say
I
DSP
probably
looks
do look a lot like him.
like what he looks like, of course. I don't know if he
Now
does.
Jasper's standing on
It's just what people tell me.
it.
Yeah.
How silly.
Why do people have to pay for this to happen
Like
again?
Steven Seagal,
For him to sit on the couch and
Absolution?
pet his cat
I've never seen
and read the chat.
Absolution,
People have
so
to
I don't
pay
know
for
that
this to be an
reference.
event. For a dude to pet his cat.
Did I ever try the burgers from Five Guys? I already said yes. Five Guys burgers are insanely good. They're freshly made. They only put on it what you order.
Do people pay Alinity to pet her cat?
Condiments and
Nah.
things for it. Incredibly, tasty.
You can look at that
flavorful
however you wanna
burgers.
look at
I
it.
love Five Guys, and also Habit Burger is another one. They're flame broiled instead of frying on the fryer. They do flame broiled just.
Oh,
like
these
Burger
small
King.
businesses?
And I'd say they're a step up from Burger King. How good they are. Thank you, VG Stuff, for a gifted sub to Sasha Gray. I'm sure Sasha Gray appreciates that. Thank you, VG
I
Stuff.
forgot who that was supposed to
D-Man11
be.
Cheers says, for your burgers, do you prefer a single or double patty burger? In reality, I do prefer a single. I would rather have a single burger with the burgers a little bit bigger than a double burger. All right, double burger. You know, I don't see the added value. Ow, 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 Jasper, watch it.
Jasper, your other claws. Jasper,
Careful there, buddy.
watch
You're
that.
wearing shorts.
You're gonna get those cut off,
I'm wearing shorts
Jasper.
here today, buddy. Jeez.
Jeez.
No, I prefer a single burger.
The claws they left on got in the way for a bit.
Over a double cheeseburger. I like the Whopper more than that, okay?
Remember, gross, greasy, disgusting food he never eats because his foot issues. Just remember.
They look like Jeff Jarrett's glasses from WCW, says Ross.
Hey, J-E-F-F, dude.
WCW. I didn't watch WCW back in the day. I only
Scrub.
watched WWE. And
Trash.
they certainly don't look like his glasses from WWE. If you remember the shit he used to wear when he was trying to be the Texan, or the, excuse me.
Yeah, literally the worst version of Jeff
These are the
Jarrett.
blinking
Thanks for
fucking
bringing that
sunglasses.
version up,
No,
DSP.
they don't look like that, that's for sure.
The worst version of him that never got put over.
Unique says, do you think Last of Us writing has similar problems with Life is Strange, where it becomes less charming as the game goes on, and some issues with writers making young main characters stay true when they get older?
What?
I mean, it's almost, I would say, yeah, it's almost the same situation, except if you look at Life is Strange and then Life is Strange Before the Storm, it's kind of the opposite situation, where Life is Strange 1 is a certain group
Who
of characters
came
have a
up
certain
with?
interaction.
Did Jeff
with
Jarrett come up
superpowers
with Jeff
involved,
Jarrett
and
stuff
it's
and
really
people
neat.
let him do
Life
it
is Strange
because he
Before the
was
Storm,
Jeff
there's no
Jarrett?
superpowers,
And then somebody
there's
else was like,
just drama
who's
constantly.
Jeff Jarrett? And they were
And
like,
that
dude, it's
exposes
Jeff
the fact
Jarrett.
that the writing of the first game was good
Is
because you
that
had
what
a
is that what he
mystery
was
going
for
on,
like
someone
20
who was
years?
possibly abusing
There's a lot of
students,
wrestlers that
and
do
you
that.
also had the superpower.
Like, oh, he's
Anyway,
him.
Jasper
Well, what
has
did he
left the
do?
building.
Dude,
Jasper
he's
has left the
him.
office. He must be
It's like he
bored.
didn't do anything.
So
He's
say
just
goodbye to
him.
Jasper. Thank you, Jasper, for joining us. Thank
He
you.
got clout for having
Thank you very
clout.
much for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it.
And
Everyone
nobody
really
know
likes
how he
watching
originally
you.
got it.
Okay, I'll see you later. Okay?
That's how Jasper gonna be one day. Oh shit, Jasper's here.
Well, see, he likes,
Who's
I told you,
Jasper?
that's how my
DSP's
cat is. That's how
cat.
Jasper
Oh
is.
shit.
He's interested in something for a
Later,
short
Jasper.
period of time, and then eventually he's on to the next. He's bored. So I could never
He about
set
to go
up
play
a kitty
Overwatch?
cam in the house. I have no idea where he's going to be. He could be anywhere in the house because that's how he is. He doesn't just stay stationary. Like some cats are lap cats or
Maybe,
lounging
just
cats.
maybe,
You know where you
he
can
doesn't
find him all the
lounge
time.
because he doesn't have
I
anywhere he
never have
wants
any
to
idea where
lounge.
Jasper is. I alwahave
Like
to
they
go
didn't
look
give
for
him
in the
anywhere
middle
good
of
enough.
something, you know?
Just maybe.
Okay. But no, yeah, I agree with you on the writing of The Last of Us. However, I think the thing was, with Life is Strange, what the writing exposed, when you made a prequel that didn't have superpowers,
Wait a minute.
didn't have
Wait,
this
wait,
mystery
wait,
element of
wait.
something's happening to girls
We
at the
talking about The
school.
Last of Us 2
When all that
again?
was gone away, it exposed the fact that the teen angst drama writing wasn't exactly the
Hold
most
on.
interesting thing. Was it an element of what made Life is Strange good?
Okay,
Sure.
Life is Strange.
But
He's
was it
gonna
the
stick
main
on this?
reason why? No, and that the game exposed that. With Last of Us 2,
Fuck.
I just feel like they forgot who the character is. They just want. I have an agenda to push certain kinds of narratives, push certain kinds of situations to make someone who doesn't have representation normally in video games get more representation by doing things that are out of character for the character. Stupid. You know, I'm sorry, but that's just dumb. That's really dumb to me to take someone out of
Things
their
out of character
they've
for a
already established
teenage girl,
to
like
push an
smoking
agenda.
weed for the first
So
time
that's bad writing,
and
in my
kissing
opinion.
somebody.
That's my opinion, though. Again, you guys
Not even the
disagree,
first time she did
okay
that.
If you do, if you love the story of Last
Out
of
of
Us 2,
character.
more power to you. But for me, every time she picks up a guitar, every time she does something that's incredibly risky and stupid, I'm like, this is dumb fuck and dumb.
Wasn't
dumb
she?
Shit, you
She
know?
got the guitar from Joel, and they was inside like a dark room,
Derek,
safe
sometimes
when
does
she played it
Jasper
though.
Like to play hide and seek
Bruh,
around the house.
he should just
Sometimes,
uninstall the
not
fucking
always,
game at
what
this
he'll do,
point.
he'll, like, peek
Jesus
around the
Christ, the
corner and
characters
see
can't
you,
do
And then
anything.
if you're like, you look at him like this,
He
he'll
just
go,
don't want
"Oh,"
a
and he'll
story to
turn around
exist.
and
He want a
run,
third-person
and then
shooter.
he wants you to follow him and try to find him again. It's pretty funny. VG Stuffed, and now giving another sub to Mia Malkova. Congratulations to Mia Malkova, and thank you, VG Stuffed, for the cheer. Or
That's
the
probably
cheer,
a suspicious name. It sounds real suspicious.
Dooley just says, is Jasper sometimes grumpy towards me? Actually, no. I don't think Jasper has ever acted grumpy
All
towards
these
either
people
of us.
watch
No.
mainstream
If anything,
porn
he's the
together and
opposite.
shit,
He's
knowing all of
always
these names.
Over-friendly.
Unbelievable.
He always wants to be involved with whatever you're doing. And that's when it can be frustrating. If I'm doing something where
Imagine they watching premium Pornhub
vids.
vids.
Something dangerous.
Imagine watching premium
Right there in my
porn.
face. Like, Jasper, come on, man. Chill out for a
Unbelievable.
minute. God forbid you have to take a vitamin.
Full
or a pill
HD
and put it
quality
down
and
on the top
everything?
For 5 seconds. Turn
Horrifying.
Around and turn back, because he'll be over there trying to play with it. That's how he is. Eternal Napalm Cheery says, The Last of Us 2 seems extremely nihilistic. See, here's the thing. I can't 100% agree or disagree because I'm only halfway through the game. I get the feeling that's what they're going for. At one point, I thought that Dina was going to find Ellie being exposed to spores or something and then try to kill her, thinking that's a mercy killing. I thought that maybe Ellie was going to have to defend herself and she would accidentally hurt Dina or something. That never happened. But I was kind of feeling that, like, the game's purposely trying to make you feel like Ellie is turning into this cold-blooded, calculated killer. There was a point in the game yesterday where they were asking you to press a button to murder someone. And I was like, I don't want to do it. If the game's going to do it, then just do it. Show a cutscene where
I'm
Ellie
so
murders
glad that he
someone.
bringing this up.
Don't force me to slowly push a button repeatedly and act like I'm complicit in this murder, because I'm not. Purposely, I don't think that this is a murder that's legitimized. And I think that Neil Druckmann...
Look how much of an asshole he being about this.
Like, oh,
how many people died in the game at this point?
Bad later about what you did, or see the monster Ellie's become, and I'm like, but I'm not choosing to do that. You wrote the story, asshole. Like, you wrote this horrible story, turning Ellie into a vicious, bloodthirsty killer, not me. So why do I have to feel invested or feel
Tevin,
like
you see DSP's right here with this opinion. He's literally taken from someone else.
You're the writer.
He is.
Not me.
He is.
But by forcing that interaction, it feels like he's trying to...
Never thought these things about any other games, DSP.
And I don't like that.
He's never thought these things about other games. This game give him a quick time event. He's like, you made me do a quick time event to do this? You pretended like I had a choice. That's what all of them fucking did. You played all of those?
Oh, we do have a laser pointer. It was Cookie Monster says, well, I consider getting a laser pointer.
God
We have
damn
one
it,
for
DSP.
Jasper. It's downstairs. I brought this. I brought this. This is literally his favorite toy. I'd say he does like the laser pointer too. So, you know, that I could have brought in too. But this is easier to dangle and physically see him attack the laser. You can't really see on a camera, right? So.
All right.
Thank you, Derek.
He might injure himself with it anyway. Let's be real.
Straight streams. How old is he now? As I said, he's about 3 to 3.5 years old. We're not sure of his exact age. Good evening, beautiful butterfly. How are you? Good to see you.
Ooh. That's not a Q&A.
Pure Negro says, how do I feel if in a video game a younger sidekick becomes a main character and then that character has become a badass? Did it feel forced with Clementine and later Walking Dead seasons?
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I would say, out of all the Walking Dead season 1, 2, 3, and 4, everyone hates 3. Because that season was the one that took the focus away.
He takes the question only to say he
Clementine
doesn't
and the
know.
original
Now he got to
survivors,
figure out his
right,
answer
from
to
the
it.
first game and put it to a totally new group of survivors that, by the way, no one really eventually cared for by the end. And then they completely wrote that out for the final season. It didn't even it didn't even happen, right? I think it's a natural evolution of Clementine's character to become how
Theo brought up a good point in the stream. Sorry to the guy who made that heartfelt critique email. DSP forgot to read it. Yeah, it was another email he was supposed to read. He said he had a really positive email and a critiquing email. He never read the critique
now,
one.
Just imagine, in the conclusion of the Walking Dead season 4, right?
Right?
Just imagine.
Just imagine. I don't want to imagine, DSP. I don't want to imagine.
What? Out of character. And that's exactly what they did with The Last of Us 2.
Okay, it's out of character for you to wear a vest right now and some dumb glasses, right? Maybe Ellie got paid to play the guitar behind the scenes. I don't know what he want from that game. He want the people to be sad all the time. Then he could see, dude, they're so sad all the fucking time.
What am I hoping for?
They have a storyline for like 5 minutes. He's like, dude, it was so much story. They have no story. Dude, it was no story.
A mystery, like a suspenseful mystery, like Twin Peaks, because that's really the direct relationship between Twin Peaks and the original Deadly Premonition was what really hooked me and got me excited.
Oh yeah,
you're in a lodge,
he was hooked, dude. He loved Deadly Premonition. He talks about it all the time. It's one of his favorite games.
That's unexplainable. Like, that was really neat.
Oh yeah.
The explanation was so off the top, bizarre, absurd, and friggin' weird. You know, it was just a comedy by the end of the game. Let's face it, it was definitely a comedy by the end of the game. But the ride was fun as hell. And so I'm hoping that's what I mean. Even if the game's ludicrous, let it be a fun ride like the first game, and I'm totally on board for it. I hope it's like that. I hope they didn't completely change everything about the game franchise into something it's not. I hope... Oh, God, I just got another smudge on it. I hope not. Eternal Napalm Cheers, I have a recommendation for a potential 200 vest streak. How about a Jasper tries it? Catnip. Catnip is extremely healthy for cats. It wouldn't be a Jasper tries it. He has catnip and we use it.
Okay, DSP ate a burger today that he's already eaten before, right?
He's just off doing wacky stuff. We'll give him catnip. It kind of zonks him out, and then he starts rolling around the floor a lot.
I can't do it, you guys. He's done it before. Jasper also can't review it, so it wouldn't be a Jasper tries it because Jasper can't review it, right?
The thing is, if we gave him catnip, I doubt I could even get him to follow me into the office. Like now, it was easy. I grabbed his toy.
Wouldn't he give him the catnip in the office, not outside of it?
All over the place, you know.
What? You would do it in the room, right? Oh my God! Just say no at this point. No, I don't want to do that. I only want to eat food for fucking best streaks.
Nothing wrong in the Walking Dead game. I mean, no, he had lost his mind. By the end of season 2, he had completely lost his mind and was off base with the shit that he did.
Yeah, he can't carry him either. He can only carry his cat when he's not streaming. When he streams, Jasper has to follow him in the room. Except the times when he don't follow him in the room either.
Where he couldn't control himself anymore. That's at least my opinion. Some people, I guess, sided with him. I didn't see it that way.
So do you think he did nothing wrong?
All right.
You gotta lean in on this dude. Leggy. Still working on it. There we go. Got another one.
Got to ban a few people here.
Yeah. I think it was just 2.
See, here's the thing. Like someone like Darksea DeFeel. His name is a meme that apparently detractors made a negative meme, even though I don't know how it was. It didn't ever seem like a negative meme to me to begin with. The guy today was cheering, trying to get my attention and trying to basically get me to either get angry or say something that he thought he could use to make me look bad.
That's what I call getting some tail.
So now he's
Exit
putting the
stage
N-word in
right.
chat. Wow. You know, you okay. You won only because you had to completely see that I wasn't going to take any bait from you, your dumb ass. You cheered, you paid me for your bad behavior. And then you finally got the ban you were looking for all day by using a racial slur in the stream chat. You are the epitome of a dumb fuck. Like, your brain is fucking the size of a walnut.
I'm gonna show you what this
much
dude
like the
said.
Stegosaurus that we saw in the flashback.
Since he acting like this about it. Good God.
You are a actual waste of space. Congratulations.
This is what he said.
Okay.
Like, this is only racist if the TTS say it. Right? It's no way. It's no way. It's no way. It's only if the TTS say it, right? Because then it, you know how it works.
But I will upload that.
But he acted like that over that.
It'll be actually. I'll probably upload that over on the King Hate vlog.
Ignorant. You racist fucking piece of fucking shit. Racist fucking piece of fucking get the fuck piece of shit.
Definitely,
dude.
To me, it was not in line with the marketing.
He didn't even say it.
And also, like, I thought I would be more confused over which one was the real Whopper and the Impossible Whopper, and it was very easy to figure out.
What about when the people with the fucking 9-month sub badges and shit do the N and then the I and then the G and then the G and then the E and then the A? Obviously. He don't notice those even though he's leaning in the whole time those happen. But the ignorant posters.
An open world game, maybe?
Ooh, can't have that.
Is, like,
you racist fucking racist fucking racist.
But in reality, it's very linear. All it is here's the path you need to take. It's a straight line. There's a few branches off of that straight line that you can take to investigate items and loot or kill some optional enemies, but eventually you're going to go right back to the straight line and continue on. There's no way in Last of Us Part 2 that you could veer from the main path and do a different thing.
My God, I can't wait till he's done with this fucking game.
If you feel like going off those branches, you can. If not, you could just head right down the straight line.
And he's gonna be, when he's done playing this, he's gonna just go away. He's never gonna talk about it again. Just like The Last of Us 1. He never talked about The Last of Us 1. The Last of Us 2 coming out, now he's a big fan of Last of Us 1. He loves the game. That's why he had to watch somebody else play it, because he forgot the storyline.
They said there would be open world segments, but in reality, there was only 2 of them in the whole game.
In reality.
And they were very short-lived, and it was all very skippable stuff that didn't really matter to the story, right? So, you know, in that regard, Naughty Dog has been trying to claim that they're implementing open world stuff and never really did. If there was a real open world game, I wonder how it would turn out. Hello, Timbo Slice 89. Things are good. Thank you for asking. So far, it's been a great Festival 2.0. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We had some fun conversation. A fun DSP tries it. We hung out with Jasper. We had some good fun here so far today.
I think we should have had a 1.5 TBH. 2.0 to say this is 2.0. I don't know if it's 2 times as
We
good.
did an LE guitar version of another one, Bites the Just, to celebrate getting rid of this guy. Yeah, there's like 3-4 idiots today who they're only here to try to derail the stream and be negative in the stream chat. If you notice, I'm not even addressing it. I'm just banning them as I see them. Like, it's just stupid. It's just a waste of everyone's time. There's no reason to even address the shit. It's so dumb.
So what the fuck was that then?
Prio Nigu says, any room for another visual novel or suspense game this year? I'm so curious to see you play.
I don't even know what this dude
999,
complaining
a
about.
mystery thriller game, and a la Danganronpa with
A
supernatural
la.
elements, a lot of twists and puzzles. All right, so I guess now would be a good time for me to make an announcement.
Oh shit!
All right.
Announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's
as
just
of
about a
today,
game, isn't
I'm
it?
only
Is this
gonna be
fake?
playing visual novels
It's a
moving
meme.
forward. All
The real
other
announcement
games
is after this.
canceled.
This is a
It's gonna be
hilarious joke
Danganronpa
right now.
3. It's gonna be 999. It's all it's gonna be. I'm kidding, of course. It's not.
He names
but
2 games.
for the month of July. We are going to have a subscriber goal again here on the
Of
channel.
course you
What
will.
be, I don't know yet.
Of
'cause
course
subs
you will.
went up and down, so I haven't decided yet.
The
We're going to
greed.
set up a subscriber goal for the month of July. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the return of the Viewer's Choice playthrough.
Wow.
Why are we doing a return of the
Hooray.
Viewer's Choice playthrough? Because
Is he gonna
we're
wait a year to
doing
play this one like
Fire
SpongeBob?
Emblem Three Houses, and I'm
Viewer's
doing
Choice.
SpongeBob.
Viewer's Choice. He's
SpongeBob,
playing 2
hopefully
Viewer's
will be
Choice
done
games
sooner
right
rather than
now.
later.
And he's gonna
Fire
play a
Emblem, we're
3rd
about
Viewer's
third of the
Choice
way
game
through,
eventually.
and we'll continue throughout the
His whole
summer,
channel is Viewer's
but
Choice games.
It's perfect time if we hit a sub goal in July. People can nominate.
What a
and vote,
content creator,
and then
right?
By say August, we can
He
have
can't
the
even
next
think of
Viewer's
anything to
Choice
play.
game lined up for our,
You have to tell him every game to play.
for our.
Either that or it's got to
my
just
God.
be something new, so he's gonna
We're
play it
listening about
because
the
it's
Impossible
new.
Whopper not causing indigestion. Ooh, hold on a second.
Viewer's Choice.
Okay.
That's for all those people
So,
in 2010
we have
that
another
wanted
game
him to play
lined up
stuff,
for a
and
fun
he
playthrough
didn't play it,
balanced with everything else.
and they
In
requested
fact,
it, and he didn't
you
do it
guys are not
anyway.
aware, at
He's
least
doing it
as
for
of
those
right
people that
now,
don't watch anymore
Okay. August is incredibly slow. for
because he
games.
said so.
Unlike June and July, which have been pretty packed with interesting stuff. July's gonna have 4 games.
It's slow, you
August
guys. No
is next
AAA
to
games are
nothing.
coming out for me to
So that
exploit,
would be a very
so
good
I have to
opportunity
exploit
to start
something
up like
old
a new
instead.
Viewer's Choice
Viewer's Choice coming up.
That, okay?
Hey, his AC turned off again.
Okay, let's see here. The Paradox Cheers says, I'm looking forward to the Destroy All Humans remake.
Yeah,
The
DSP
thing is,
cried
I don't really
today.
know much about Destroy All Humans.
You could
I
ask
know there's been a
anybody
few
in the
people over
world what
years
he
who
did
told me that
today
it
would
was like a
count as
cult
crying.
classic, and people really liked it over the years. They never made it like a sequel.
Not because somebody died, not because he was thinking about when somebody died, because somebody was really nice to him in an email that he read months ago.
I missed out. I
He
never
cried
played a
today.
Destroy All Humans game, so I actually don't know much about
Does it make sense to you?
it.
It should, obviously. It should make
So,
sense.
I'm excited to play it, but the other games for July will take priority. FYI, they are bigger new releases, while Destroy All Humans is just some kind of a remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it. But I hopefully will get around to it, and I'm curious to see what it's all about. Much like all these games over the years, people tell me you got to try.
Over
you
the
gotta try,
years,
it's
he
my
says.
favorite," you know. I like eventually getting to try them out and seeing what all the hoopla's about. So,
People
it's
wanted
all
me to
fun.
play these games for years. I waited until I was bored in 2020.
Oh,
Thanks for the
man.
yawn, old
All
man.
right, guys. Good night.
What about when he yawned at noon and he pretend because his room too hot, or because he's not breathing correctly? But now he's yawning because he's tired, you guys. He ate 2 burgers today, and onion rings.
I'm just kidding, of course. That Anonymous did a 95-bit cheer. He says, you're looking forward to the Destroy All Humans. Wait a minute. That's not what he said. He said, shout out to our no mods for holding down the chat. No mods.
New Orleans mods?
What is a no mod?
Nomads? Nomads?
Huh? Anyway, thank you for the cheer, that Anonymous. I think that went over my head.
Maybe
Siamese
typo
Dream.
or something.
To me, $1.30 and says, what are some of your favorite bands and artists growing up? In the 1980s, my
Bruh.
parents bought me Queen, Quiet Riot. I'm not even kidding. What's the name of the band that's at our house in the middle of our street? I think it's a British band.
Hey, do you remember the
That
question?
was. And a few other
What music did you like?
Then,
Well, in the
when I got
80s, my
older,
parents
I
bought me
bought
this.
the Ghostbusters
Okay, so what
soundtrack.
music did you
I
like?
bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie soundtrack.
Hey, Tevin, what's your favorite PlayStation 1
finally got
game?
into
Well,
old
when I
music,
first got a
when I
PlayStation
was
1
in
for
the
Christmas,
90s, you know,
I got
stuff like
Crash
Green Day,
Bandicoot and Mega Man
Bush,
8.
Stone Temple
So
Pilots,
later on, when
Collective Soul,
when
I'm trying to think, like,
Metal
what
Gear
games
Solid
I
1 came out. When that
was
came out,
big.
that became my favorite PlayStation 1 game. But in reality, Actually, I really don't know because it's so many good PlayStation games and it's been so long since I played one. But I would have to say it's like a toss-up.
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins.
What was his favorite music?
Smashing Pumpkins. I liked at that time period as well.
Oh, he liked Smashing Pumpkins at a certain time period. But what was his favorite music?
Derek, that's correct.
Was it the stuff he got in the 80s?
That was the kind. It was kind
Was
of
it Gin Blossoms or something?
So
Nirvana?
Grunge, alternative rock.
It was a
that
lot.
Was my jam. Now I did eventually.
I think he finally answered the
metal,
question
but it was
too.
more like the
Grunge
end
and
of the
alternative
90s,
rock.
early 2000s. It was mostly alternative rock. That was my big thing that I listened to all the time back in the day.
Feels good, man.
And it's funny because the name of the person who tipped me $1.30 is Siamese Dream, and that's the name of a Smashing Pumpkins album.
All right.
So funny that I said Smashing Pumpkins and
My jam.
is the name of the Smashing Pumpkins album. Thank you for the $1 tip. Joe, what's going on, man? He did 125
Oh shit,
this year.
Joe.
He says, reminds me. Phil,
Joe,
I
get a
ended up
throat clear.
Downloading Toy Story 3, the game I recommended. Any chance of visiting that? Maybe eventually. I did get it last year. You're right. Last year I believe it was free.
Is my jam a boomer term?
Xbox Live. If you own,
Because I remember hearing
Xbox
it like in the
Live.
90s.
I do have it. Well,
From
I
older
don't think
people.
I downloaded it, but I have the rights to get it. As long as
Then I heard it again in like 2012
maybe eventually.
from an Australian dude. And people made fun of him in the podcast for saying his jam.
Okay. That not a mouse cheer.
Nice
Says there
yawn.
was a stream where you said there were no mods when a
That's
few of us
my
were saying that the
jam.
jokers you met were knowledgeable mods.
It's a video game character that say that. I think it might be San Andreas like an NPC line. I swear I heard that
It
in
was
the game.
weird because
Oh,
you guys were
that's
all
my
here,
jam.
and then all of a sudden, people were in the stream chat saying, "There's
Can't
no
picture
mods
what
on the
game it
stream.
was.
Haha, we can do whatever we want." And that's why I thought there were no mods. I thought you guys had left. And then when I came back, I was like, "Okay, let me." Here's a troll. I banned one. I was like, "Sorry guys, I guess there's no mods on the stream." And then you all perked up. You're like, "No, we're here." I was like, "Oh, I guess it was just the troll had showed up out of nowhere, and people were just saying that to troll that there were no mods or something."
Maybe the mods just weren't paying attention. They're not getting paid to do this.
Would I ever replay the Back to the Future Telltale game on PS3? Oh man, I don't even know. Is it available?
I sleep, I nap,
Like,
I
were you even able
ban.
to actively download it? And the reason I say that is because Telltale went out of business. Now I do know that another company kind of picked up the reins for them, but I don't know if their digital content.
Jesus
licenses are
Christ,
still in place, or when they went out of
DSP.
business, if they all expired. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
I don't even know if I could guarantee that I could play it. I liked playing it back in the day, although it was kind of cryptic, some of the puzzles and stuff.
Of course it was.
But maybe, hey, that was one of the earlier games I ever played. Would I consider going back to it? Maybe.
What's the Telltale game?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, Walking Dead, that's one, right?
Eternal Napalm Cheers, I know it's still a few months away. Are you ready to embark on your epic Godfall journey this fall? I am ready to mash those fucking buttons, just like I did with Rise on the Xbox One. No, I mean, I've been criticizing.
This
Godfall
doesn't
after
count
seeing footage of
anyway
it
because
at
I'm
the
on
PlayStation
PC
5
checking,
on
of
a reveal
course.
event, saying it basically looks like the Rise.
Pretty
of this
sure whatever he
console
was
gen.
talking about, he could play
doesn't
it.
look good. It just looks like a game with graphics.
Damn,
and
I was real
very
mad at that
shit-generated
game.
gameplay.
Put it on the ignore list.
So I don't even know how it's going to turn out.
Be
But
fair, the
for me,
Telltale Batman
I'm
game
really
fucking
not
blows.
excited. I'm going to probably get Godfall. If I get the PS5 at launch, I'll probably get Godfall because it's one of the few launch games. But I doubt it's going to be anything amazing. I really don't. I'm not feeling that at all. Dooley. What's going on, Dooley? Give me $5 so congrats on the
Dooley?
stream. Thank you, Dooley. I appreciate that very much.
Bro, the
FYI,
legend
guys.
showing
Oh
up,
my
dude.
God.
You ready to
Oh,
leave?
excuse me. See, I said that about the Impossible Whopper, and now look what's happening. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Hey DSP, what about checking out those Animal Crossing
FYI, I'm
islands?
streaming for about another
Hey
45
DSP, what about
minutes
those
on the
music
stream.
videos? Hey DSP,
And
what
then
about
that's
that
it.
email
That's
you was gonna read, the other email?
Remember that tonight
Hey
I will be
DSP, what about
doing
these
the
3
Pokemon
things you were
Sword,
supposed to do?
Isle
Why are we
of-
still doing
Isle
Q&A?
of Armor
Why has this been a
DLC
4-hour long
2
Q&A?
late night stream tonight. The top contributor on that stream will get to name a Pokemon in the game, and then tomorrow, it's the Return of the Last of Us Part 2 to the main gameplay stream. Okay.
Sorry you guys, I guess we ran out of time.
Excited for Ghost of Tsushima.
We gotta do it on a
I'm
200
excited
best
as I
streak.
can be. I really don't know what to
This
expect from this
Festival
game. Some people seem to think
3.0.
the game's gonna be like
The
Sekiro or Dark
Vest of
Souls, while others say
Tsushima.
no, it's going to be a more open-world action-based game that won't be as difficult. I really don't know what to expect. I'm just excited to be playing a new genre because Sucker Punch hasn't really done anything in so long. If you really think about it, you're like, damn, they took forever since they made the infamous games. You know, it was
Probably 'cause they
launch-
came up with a
launch
new
title kind of
fucking
stuff for
IP, dude.
PS4. And now finally, years and years later, they're making another game. It's about time. So.
Yeah. You wanted a third Infamous so you can shit on that probably, huh? No, a
Is
fourth
Fat
Infamous
Bottom
game.
Girl's my favorite Queen song. Is that a Queen song? I'm certainly not familiar with that one. Why not play Killing Floor 2 yet? I don't know. I just never got around to it.
He didn't get paid enough.
I do have it. It was, again, one of the free
Pay him
games
to play the game he got for
Microsoft
free.
subscribers at one time.
It's gonna be
but
a sub
I never,
goal.
I basically never got around to playing it for whatever reason. Courtney loves Shotgun to be $1.30 and says, "What's your
It's a
favorite
troll
Nirvana
name.
song?"
He shouldn't put that up
I
there.
mean, the one that I know
He shouldn't
the
even
best
count that as
Smells
a
Like Teen
donation.
Spirit, but I always forget the name of it. I like that one. Hey, Wayne, I got a
Damn,
new
Ghost of
way.
Machinima is a real good name.
That's one of
That
the
could be
good
a
ones.
Restream title.
There's a few, you know, everyone knows those from that 1 to 2 Nirvana albums. Everyone knows almost all the songs when you hear them. But I would say probably Smells Like Teen Spirit is the one that's the most
Yeah.
great. The music and
That's as
everything
much
about
fun
the
as being
upbeat,
Mike Tyson's
hard
cellmate on
I love
Valentine's
it.
Day.
That's probably my favorite of all of them. I think. Huh.
Will you ever go back to Just Cuz 2? Amazing question that's never going to be answered. Wow, that poor
Did the
playthrough.
Burger King make me tired? Maybe it did. Maybe the meat makes you tired.
Can he
Is it
not?
tryptophan in the fucking Impossible?
Can he not do this to us?
Why am I getting
Can
so
the dude
tired
that
all of a
yawns
sudden?
at
I'm
noon
perfectly
every
fine.
day not
And
do
all
this
of a
to
sudden
us?
My food's digesting. I feel sleepy.
He's shocked because he's fallen asleep at the end of his stream, which isn't normal. Normally he wakes up at the end of his stream.
Stevie
That's why he's
P
so
is to be
surprised.
taller.
This is the
I
time
like
he wake up
Pantera.
at the end of
In
his
reality,
day.
I didn't really hear much Pantera.
He's like, I'm
It wasn't
tired at
until
the end of a
almost the
stream?
early
This never
2000s that I
happens.
heard some Pantera.
It's probably
I thought
because he
it was
talked too
pretty
much.
good. Actually, it was Rob Van Dam,
Hey,
a pro
RVD.
wrestler, who used a Pantera sound song as his theme song.
I didn't know that.
ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, and that was actually my first exposure to Pantera.
Yeah.
And then after that, I listened to a little bit more of their stuff. I thought they were decent, but I never really listened too much to that. That's it.
I miss watching shitty wrestling with licensed music on the
next game I'm
intros.
playing after Last of Us 2? Well, depends. Okay, right now.
Like
I'm playing
licensed
Last
music,
of
they
Us
don't have
2,
the rights to
and
licensed music.
SpongeBob, and balancing them. I get the feeling.
A
Last of
dude
Us
come
2
out and
would
it's
be
just
at
the
least
Jay-Z
another
song
one that it
playing.
used to be. If the game isn't
Another
nearly as
dude come
long as
out,
it
it's
was,
just an
tell me.
Eminem song or some shit.
Okay.
Fun times.
Oh, look at this. We got a troll here. Look at this troll. Okay.
I will never
I
get
think
tired
it's
of
gonna
watching
take
you
you about
openly
another 1 to 2
defecate in the
weeks to
mouths
get
of your
Last of Us 2.
fans
It
that
really-
pay
it
your
really
bills
is
in the
long as people are
laziest way
saying.
possible, while
And I'm
marketing
gonna
it
balance
as
I'm not gonna
fan
every time
service
balance
rewards.
SpongeBob.
This
I
dude
think it's gonna take
completely
the
gets
rest
it.
of the whole
Holy
weekend
shit.
and maybe a little bit further to
100%.
beat it. By that time, we'll
It's a
already have
fan
almost
service
been
reward
into the
that he
release in
ate
July. And in
half
addition
of
to
2
that,
burgers.
I'm doing a special
He didn't
event
even
next week,
finish.
marathon, so
Dude,
that's gonna take a
you
day
know
away
what?
from streaming. I'm also doing Ask the King in early.
It's some real meme shit. Even if, imagine you live in this reality. You a DSP fan and you gave him money because you wanted to see him eat a fucking burger, right? So he eats part of 2 burgers on the stream, leaves for 25, 30 minutes. He finishes the burgers off the fucking camera. And then he comes back burping in your face. This literally is what happened. He returns to burp in your face after the burger he didn't finish on camera that you paid him to eat. That's wild, man. And that's a fan celebration. Yes. Yes,
Pig Rocket resubscribed for 3 months. Thank
It
you, Pig
is.
Rocket, for the 3-month resub.
it actually is.
Oh, of course, Swaggin says play the Quiet Man. Oh, my God.
I think Quiet Man is better than you eating food off camera and burping in
Joe
all
says Toy
face.
Story 3. Huh. I wonder how long Toy Story 3 is. I'm going to have to look that up. Place Scratch Study Adventure says you could always do the Sleeping Dogs DLCs. You're right. I think those DLCs, if I remember correctly, they're not super long. I think each one's about 3 or 4 hours long. That could be like 2 streams right there to do the Sleeping Dogs DLCs.
Damn, is he counting down how long it would take to beat a DLC for a
definitely not
game he
Persona
didn't finish
5
yet?
Royal. That would take me...
No, he probably did finish Sleeping Dogs by now, huh? Probably.
Oh my God, seriously?
Bruh.
Ugh. I was perfectly fine.
Dude, you just did this not even 10 minutes ago.
It's got to be the food.
Last time he did this, I looked at the time.
Digesting, and it's oh man.
Is the rest of the stream going to be about this? What about Animal Crossing and the other email he was supposed to read?
Yeah, Quiet Man's so bad it'll be great stream material. Oh my God.
I played the Quiet Man. It's in those great Mixer archives.
ET on the Atari. Wow.
I'm sure it's
Only that
super
one would
easy
be
to
about
find with the
15 minutes
amazing titles
before
I use.
I destroyed the cartridge because I can't take it because the game sucks so hard.
But how much the one dude tried to make the game a meme, it would just disappoint people if he played it.
Absolutely.
Do something.
Just
This
tired of
isn't
chatting.
anything.
At this point, I don't really feel like going downstairs and taking the Switch from Kat
Shocker.
Possibly join like 2 islands. I don't think there's enough time.
Shocker. Cat already had the Switch. Cat has been had the Switch. Cat had the Switch 4 hours ago, I'm sure. Shocker. Cat is playing Animal Crossing right now and eating Burger King. In real life, that's what she's doing.
If that's what you want to do.
I like, at the end though, right? We've been here for almost 6 hours. And he waits until almost the end of his fucking stream to say he's going to have to take the Switch from Cat. Why didn't you say she had the Switch 3 hours ago and you pretended to want to play Animal Crossing?
What? Read an email I said I would read.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the whole segment that I did about The Last of Us 2 was in regards to that email. Someone sent me an email criticizing me saying...
He didn't read it.
You know, basically, I really...
Why did he not read that email? He read the positive email. He read all of the words. He didn't read the other email. He described it.
And I don't understand why, like, when you're playing the game, it's
that's coincidence, right?
People who are enjoying those moments. And that's why today I did the whole segment on this stream.
Quite a coincidence.
Saying, I'm sorry if I come across like that during the playthrough. I don't mean to. Everyone has a right to enjoy whatever part of a game they want to enjoy. And therefore, I feel bad if I came across as like, oh, if you like this, you're an asshole. That's not the case. You could very well like those parts of the game that I don't like. That's perfectly fine. But please understand my situation, my take is that it's not in character with Ellie at all, and that's why I hate it. That's why I think the writing is terrible, and Neil Druckmann's basically fucked his game up. You know, that's my take on it, and you could disagree. But that's what the email was. And I said it was a critical email. That's what it was. Someone was like, you know, I'm watching your last.
Hey, DSP, why didn't you read it though? You read the other one.
Talk about Ellie.
Why didn't you read this one?
Her character development. I'm angry because I like it, and you make me feel like I'm dumb or something.
Why couldn't he just read it?
I have a right to like it, and fair enough. That's correct. I have no right to say to someone just because you like this, you know, that it's not you have no right to like it. That's not what I meant to say, or that's not how I meant to come across in the playthrough. And if I did, I'm sorry for that. That's what the email was.
But he reads the first email that's positive, and he doesn't read this one.
Corey M says, Last of Us 2 for the first time. I feel like I hate a game. I hate what Naughty Dog.
Not even a negative email, an email that didn't agree with his opinion. He can't read that one on the stream. He can just tell us what it said. We have to believe him.
He says, people talking about that an email is people trying to bait you into a back and forth. So don't feel
oh my God! Shut up, random dude. You don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm not taking back what I said. I mean, that's my opinion. My opinion is what I said about the game. There's no way I'm gonna be, you know, going back on that at all.
I don't know. You went back on that tweet about that other game, right? When he called everybody shills or whatever.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. You're looking at your phone right now.
That's stupid.
He's looking at his phone, reading the email that he's not going to read on the stream.
Character development from the first game.
So are we going to listen to music or?
You know what I mean?
He glad we distracted him. He waited until he wanted to. This dude.
I might be the.
Did he do that?
Guy then. It sucks. I played for 3.5 hours.
Did he do that? Did he really?
My game, it won't save. You kidding me?
Because the email he was talking about just now that he didn't want to read, that was brought up already, and he was looking at the chat then. But now, when people want him to get up and go play music remixes, now he wants to talk about the email again and go back to Q&A. What about the music remixes? We just kind of hanging out still.
Yes, Derek. The new update for Animal Crossing.
It's probably 30 minutes left in the stream. I don't think he's really leaving on time. He's too tired and sleepy.
Extra to do on top of everything else, so that's good.
He gonna hit us with the Sargon, dude.
I hope not. See, awesome.
It's getting a little late, my friend.
I'm
actually quite tired.
I hope because I chose in a rare,
you know, on this side of the pond.
Cross-platform game.
It's actually quite late for me.
PlayStation Store, and I said I'm fine with playing it on Xbox One. I played it on Xbox One, and now it's gonna bite me in the ass. Seriously, I finally played a cross-platform game on Xbox One, and it's gonna bite me in the ass.
Get him out of here!
My Shed Plays Judy says, you know, it's okay. A lot of people are being oversensitive about Last of Us 2. There's no wrong opinion. If you like it, great, and if you don't, also great. Right? Sadly, people just can't fucking understand that about the world, you know? I just don't understand people.
DSP is literally being oversensitive about his opinion of it. That's why he's talking about the fucking game so much when he's not playing it. But okay, thank you, viewer.
I'm done with the Pokemon game while I play Digimon game. I've never had any interest in Digimon.
Pay him.
I think Digimon games used to be on like Game Boy and stuff.
Sub goal?
Well, I haven't seen a mainstream Digimon game.
Digimon used to be on a lot of stuff. Digimon is on PS4 literally now. You can get a Digimon game on Steam. He hasn't seen any because he doesn't look at storefronts because he doesn't care about games.
In so long.
Digimon was PS1 game, PS2 game, Xbox game, probably PS3, PS4, current everything. He doesn't know. He doesn't check anything.
All right, I received a $6.66 troll tip.
Of course.
Congratulations on being an idiot and using not only a troll name, but saying a troll message. Now I don't have to read what you said. Thanks very much for the contribution.
All right.
What a dunce.
Somebody else going to have to see that. I didn't see it either.
I think it was Snakyfish Gaming or Snakefish Gaming says, you know, a lot of things changed for me during this current console generation. Maybe, you know, things will get better during the next console generation. That would be cool.
What will get better, though?
I get to cover both console launches, and I get to play a bunch of launch games, and people maybe turn their eyes to me for the first time.
Oh, wow. He meant for himself, not for gaming in general.
And we have positive, fun streams. Maybe things will be for the better.
Of course.
Here's my...
What else can DSP get? I thought the Restreak was so positive. He wants more positivity.
I gotta pay my...
He wants more.
...to do the work for me. But I hope he does the legwork for me,
Ooh.
and he works with the federal
He
government.
literally wants more. He wants the world to give him even more. On top of what it's already given him.
Balanced in the payments, not that it's, oh, you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money up front that I don't have and I can't pay.
The world has to be more positive, even though it's already being so positive right now, right?
For the plan, you got to pay like a ridiculous thousands of dollars, and I was like, I don't have that money. If you guys remember, I tried to raise as much as I could during a marathon that I did.
The 5K goal?
Marathon event. And then the rest of the money my mom gave me, basically, to bank that, to qualify me for the last payment plan. And then the bankruptcy canceled the payment plan. I got to start over from scratch.
He was supposed to talk about taxes during this, too. He told us it was basically going to be a segment.
That my tax attorney can qualify.
So I guess this is it because somebody kind of baited it.
Another $5 grand. I don't have it. I don't have the money. That the crazy amount of the money that I've had
Restreak?
that you guys have helped me in the last 3 months has gone to bills and gone
lies
to
underscore. I don't have money for taxes. I'm spending money on taxes.
I'm paying the state tax. I'm paying the federal tax. I'm paying everything the way I was supposed to be doing.
I thought he was tired. He's so pumped up now again,
I also
right?
had to pay a ridiculous amount of fees and things.
Maybe the burger went through. It finished digesting.
This money basically got me.
He got a diaper on. It's okay.
So thank you to those who've been so supportive of the Restreak in the last few months. I got this one fucking hurdle in July. And if I can get over it,
does he get physical wrestler calls at this point?
It's reasonable, and then now I'm up to speed with all my other taxes.
How much invest money have you spent on WWE champions? This dude should have been banned before I could even read that. What the fuck are these mods doing?
I can save this much every month, and then maybe I can afford the consoles. Maybe I can get rid of this shitty love seat. Like, I really want to do that, but I have to get there. I hope I can get there. I hope. I fucking hope. Don't let something else fuck me over. Don't let the government say, well, fuck you.
Really disgusting segment right here.
Nowhere that I don't have, and there's no way I can raise that much on a fucking stream. You know
He's
what I mean?
pig
Like,
whistling him to force the world to put more bills on his head so he can be a victim and get more money from his viewers for it.
I've heard a million.
He wants to be a victim. He hopes something bad happened. He know.
It could go well, and you're just gonna.
He want Blaine to show up again. He don't want the normal viewers' money. He wants the people money that feel bad for him. He wants Blaine's money.
Really mean about it sometimes, and what they may do is force you to do a giant down payment.
Oh, welcome. Good to see you, Blaine.
You pay it all at once.
Oh, you guys know Blaine got me to play Persona 4. Thanks, Blaine. Yeah, man, I'm really gonna need it with everything going on right now. That's what he wants.
I don't have a paycheck.
He want the wheelchair money, the wheelchair special.
Something different. I don't even know how that would work. I've heard they might put a lien on my house, which isn't ideal.
I'm gonna lose my house, you guys. I'm gonna need your help.
Right?
Let's smash the taxes. Unbelievable, bro.
This is still the shit that keeps me up at night. But once I get past July and hopefully we get our answers and everything's fine, hopefully, then I can get back on track with having a real life again. Because it really feels like the last 3-4 years have just been stress and chaos.
Getting married with stress and chaos and not living a real life.
Finally. Okay.
Adopting a cat with stress and chaos and not living a real life.
Let's see here.
¿Qué pasó? Hey, DSP, what a music remix is that?
An anonymous $5 tipper says, I don't know if you're taking questions. I am.
I thought we was done with the Q&A.
What do you feel your best and worst?
He pretended to respond to people saying they was bored of the Q&A by continuing the Q&A.
Sadly, are the ones where, I feel I was really stupid with stuff that I said and did on streams. I didn't get enough back information to properly answer a question on, say, Ask the King or something, and instead I just talked out of my ass and may have actually said something that either irked people the wrong way, makes people feel the wrong way about me because I said something dumb and uneducated, or maybe I insulted groups of people. I do regret, like, looking back at commentary and things that I did.
Maybe you did something.
Making Nazi jokes is not funny.
Nazi jokes? Like blind
racial
people?
Humor I used to do every once in a while.
Wow, why did he make jokes about blind people?
Oh my God, don't even get me started on the sexualized humor. That was like every other word out of my mouth at some points back in my early career.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
I look back at all that shit now and I cringe. I absolutely say, man, that's terrible. But
like right before he got with Kat, he was all sexual and weird with video games still.
That's the kind of stuff I look back on.
You can watch him in 2017 and see him act like that.
Those moments where I either lost control of my temper and I said something really stupid, or I uneducatedly said something really stupid. Because those are the things that they're there on the internet forever. They're immortalized. I said them. I did them. There they are. You could watch it back ad nauseum.
Can we? You've gotten people to take them down. You've taken them down yourself from your channel. And we can watch them over and over, man. Yeah.
The best
like the top 10 racist moments that you have to watch on another channel. You can watch them.
I've enjoyed so many things I've done over the years.
Maybe.
I used to do co-op with my friends.
Depending on how Susan feel that day.
Organic, cool thing where those playthroughs are something unique that I'll probably never ever be able to do ever again. Some of the playthroughs that I've done playing a game cold turkey for the first time ever, not having any prerequisite knowledge of a game and going in and seeing something, wow, first time reaction, shocked. The Dark Souls moment. I'm really getting this. I'm getting the hang of it.
Him selling his reactions is amazing.
You see what I mean? Like,
because now he looks up everything ahead of time, and he know how long all of these games are and everything. So how is he selling his reactions?
The amazing stuff that Phil put out.
Such a shitty thing to sell anyway.
But I don't really think it's someone like me. It's not on me to judge that stuff.
And what the fuck are his reactions? Him being a dead body on the couch? No, him leaning in on people. That's the most reaction you get from DSP. This is the most reaction you get.
It's not on me.
Do you still hate? And then he posts the "Come on, bruh" emote that got deleted. Do you still hate
I'm just
people?
The guy who makes it. And a lot of the time,
he wanted to ban this dude anyway. He got a Wings meme name. Oh no, he back.
Or unlucky.
Yeah, he back in.
It wasn't me planning. It was just most of the content I make is not
like he had the
impromptu stuff that just happens out of nowhere and ends up.
I don't know sometimes.
So it's hard to tell what's
like. Did he scroll up to delete it and not actually ban him?
I want to make good content
I don't know.
For you guys. I know it doesn't always happen. I know sometimes it's boring. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood, or for whatever reason, sometimes it's not as good as it could be. I'm still striving every day to improve and become better.
I was in a bad mood, so I made a Frogger joke.
But it's really up to you to make that judgment, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the $5 tip. Retro Gamer 69 tipped me $1. He says, "You haven't spoken much about it. Is there any update on the scumbag trying to charge me back?" Yeah, basically no update. So far,
great
that
question.
person tried to charge back 3 of his transactions. Like I said, this
Did
person
he?
had a span of, like, I think it was August. I want to say it was August of 2019 when he sent the first tip ever. And they ended in May when the guy was on my stream being so disgusting, saying sexual, nasty shit that I banned him from contributing ever again.
Yeah, that was a
Restream.
Reestream.
Got butthurt when I did that. And now
they got a note that you banned them from donating.
In total,
what a wow! Why would they get a note about that, right?
Time from August to May. So potentially there's a lot of lost revenue that I can have that would screw me over completely, especially when I need that money to pay my tax attorney and start working on this tax.
Yeah, just that $800.
It could be horrible. Okay.
The tax attorney specifically wants that $800.
Transactions, and I think I want to say off the top of my head, probably it's around $150 to $200 so far.
Protesting naked somewhere is sexual stuff too. Because the message is about naked protests, right?
Can you provide info? And I did. I provided them.
I don't remember sexual stuff.
Transaction history from start to finish, every tip he ever gave me, every message he ever sent me, and I said, here's all the evidence of it. See how he did this stuff on my stream. See how he continuously got more disgusting, and then finally now, after he gets disciplinary action, so he can't ruin my streams anymore. Now he claims that these were unauthorized transactions. It's bullshit, obviously. How could someone have been doing this since August of 2019 and just noticed in late May? It's garbage, okay?
But they didn't do that in August, though.
So
they wasn't sending disgusting messages in August, remember?
And now, this is the problem with PayPal.
He only noticed them when they sent disgusting messages too. They was donating for months and he didn't notice them.
Okay, Phil's not
they sent disgusting messages once. He noticed them.
Oh, well,
he hates them for life.
In favor of the person, and then I lose all that money for no reason. I have no recourse. I don't even
That's
get
how it
a
would
say
be.
in the matter. I just provide info, and it's up to them. And they don't even have, the people who make those judgments aren't even based like in the United States. They outsource all of that. I know for a fact.
Holy shit, King of Hypocrisy got Gifted
where
a
I had
sub
some
for
problems with
21
the guy
months.
who was doing
Holy
this, and I
shit.
actually called
That's
PayPal,
insane.
and I complained, and they escalated it. And finally, I got talked to a manager, and the manager at PayPal was like, well, we don't actually do it here. And I'm like, then why am I talking to you? And he's like, all that shit is outsourced, and we can't even control the situations. They have all the authority. You can't talk to them. They don't have a call center of anyone you could talk to for a dispute on PayPal. All you can do is talk to customer service, who's like, we'll give you recommendations on how to help your situation, but we can't actually sway any judgments or whatever. So all that stuff is somewhere else. Who knows? The other side of the globe, somewhere in a call center, you got these people who probably get paid like minimum wage, reading a checklist of criteria to determine if a claim is good, is legit or not. And sometimes they hit yes, and sometimes they hit no, and it's completely randomized. And there's no accountability for them. Apparently, they can do whatever they want.
Just
'Cause I've
pretend
told
it
you guys,
worked that way.
I've had situations where the same thing has happened.
It's a really,
And
really
I
nice.
kept my money. They were like, no.
He pretends like all chargebacks, no matter how they go, are fake then, right? The outcome is always fake. Some people just check yes, sometimes they check no. It's RNG. It's human RNG.
That is. So you're telling me someone could operate a business. Let's say, for example, I wasn't a streamer. Let's say I was an eBay
This is
seller,
all totally true.
and
Everything
1 month,
DSP saying right now is true.
someone scammed me, right? Sent me a bunch of payments. I shipped them the product. Then they decide all of a sudden they're just going to say, oh, I never got the product, right? Phil's lying. He never shipped the product or nothing, right? So I send PayPal the information. Some guy in a call center over who knows where can say, I don't feel like giving it to him today. Denied, and now your business is out of business because you lost a ton
That
of
can
money.
happen with every
Like, how does
website,
that
though.
work?
Can't that
How the
happen with
fuck does
Twitch
that work?
about bans, too?
It doesn't
That
make
can
sense at
happen with
all.
YouTube,
But
too,
that's how they
technically,
operate their
right?
business.
This is how a lot of places work if you want to pretend it worked that way. Like, he literally wants robots to run businesses, and then when robots run businesses, he complains about robots running businesses.
And if PayPal is
Because if a
taking the
human
information
run
and providing
bans
them
and
to go back
any,
to the
like,
credit
stuff
card
like
company
anything
that
like
this
that,
person put the fraudulent
somebody's going to
with,
think they did
that
something
credit card
wrong.
company can now investigate this
Eventually.
person and get them arrested for it.
But he
So I
also
hope this
doesn't want
person
robots to
realizes
do
how
it.
serious the shit that they're trying to pull is, because they could go to jail for what they're doing if the credit card company determines, oh shit, there's a ton of evidence showing this guy's trying to scam us. Fuck this guy, call the police on him. Now he's fucked. Okay? So we'll see what happens. But who knows what's really going to happen. Okay?
All right.
Ninstar Rune says
I
another
mean,
update is out on PC.
okay,
Not
sure,
it's out
whatever.
on consoles yet. It should be soon. Seems to be some sort of bug where logging out in the nether rolls back the save data on a realm. Oh, fuck. Well, I
Epic.
didn't do
He's
any
not
of
even
that.
playing
I
Minecraft right now. Who
believe,
cares?
Papa Vera was interested in checking it out. But I haven't played Minecraft, as you guys know. And what I was going to do when I played SpongeBob, I was going to leave my console on after playing SpongeBob and let Papa Vera join the world and mess around with it. But now I can't, because that SpongeBob doesn't even work. I might have to leave my console on indefinitely because I can't save
For a
my
week.
game in SpongeBob. So maybe that's all going to go to hell. I'm not going to be able to do it.
For a week.
Okay?
Is Papa Vera
also,
somehow
Mr.
never going to
Moon,
be able to go to his
$50. I
Minecraft
watched
place
1
because he couldn't
hour,
go for 1 week?
Of the new
DSP
Avengers
gonna
game. I'm
like
excited for the
spin
game.
it
MODOK is the
and make it to
villain.
when he can never
I'll be
do it
down to
again?
Co-op missions with you this September. It's mint. Also, the new characters will be free, and new story will also be free forever. That's very interesting.
That's not going to happen. Co-op with some
I don't know
strange
much about
random
that. I
guy.
didn't see the presentation. But obviously, it's, I'm excited for it. We haven't had a mainstream Marvel game outside of Spider-Man in a very long time. So to see Avengers is kind of cool. I always said, why the hell didn't they make an Avengers game at the height of the Marvel Universe movies' popularity? It seems to me like a super duper lost opportunity that they didn't do that. But now they're finally doing it. So, Ninstar Rune Charity says, "Did you hear about a professor?"
Does
from
he
Cambridge
want
who said that we
companies
need
to be
abolish
greedy or
whiteness,
something? He
then she
wants them
doubled
to
and
be
tripled
greedy?
down, and now allegedly Cambridge has given her
Why are they
substantive pay
putting out a
raises.
product right now to take advantage of me?
Ninstar Rune, I don't care about this shit. I don't. Okay? I'm not going to talk about these issues on my stream. There's nothing to do with me. Alfred Aponte, give the subscription to King of Hypocrisy. Thank you very much, Alfred, for the support.
With
and
the
enjoy
stuff
that
he's been
King of
talking about the
Hypocrisy.
last week,
Okay.
I'm going to just be quiet. I have
Say
nothing to
Marvel
say.
Ultimate Alliance 3. I mean, but still, that was last year, and that wasn't at the height of the Marvel movie craze. The Marvel movie craze had kind of ended with...
At the height of the Marvel movie
Infinity
craze, was
War
that when they was in
Infinity,
Fortnite?
Well, excuse me, Avengers Endgame.
Legit, was
So,
that when they were in
It
Fortnite?
came out too little, too late. Oh, by the way, that game kind of stunk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised there was no...
He's
trilogy
wiggling
studio
around so much on
that
his
during the
couch, it's
height of
really
all the Marvel
bothering
movie
me.
craziness came
He's
out
pulling
with
his
a giant
shorts down
Marvel
so
game that
much,
would've made
and
tons of money,
it's
they never
it's
did.
too much going on,
Until
bro.
now, it's kind of late in my opinion.
Way
Late
too
to
much
the
going
party,
on.
as they say. Droofy has subscribed to the channel for 2 months. Thank you, Droofy, for the resub. I appreciate that very much.
I miss when the purple dude was in Fortnite. It was a fun time. Wish I watched more of the streams back then.
Knows nobody says he wants a new Doctor Strange movie. They're making a new Doctor Strange movie. I don't know when the hell's coming out now because the pandemic delayed everything, but they are making another one.
The pandemic. Hey, the AC turned off again.
I've already said a million times, we don't have enough time for me to go get the console, hook it up, and start visiting islands. We're not doing that.
No, you said you didn't want to take the console from Cat.
Left on the stream just to chill for a little bit, guys.
You didn't. Oh my god.
Do I miss the early 2000s? Yes and no. Like, obviously, there's a lot of things in the early 2000s that I
And like almost 30 minutes ago, he was like, "Oh, you guys are bored of the Q&A. I guess we can go watch the videos. So do you want to watch the videos?" And then he reads another question, distracts himself. 30 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, it's 20 minutes left. We can't do it."
You know,
But 30 minutes ago, he pretended that he was about to go do it.
Are much better than back then as well. There's so many things that are much easier.
This always happened, though. It always happened.
In the modern day,
With the marathons, the retrospectives, and now the vest streams. He named 5 fucking things. He does 2.
So there's good things and bad things about the early 2000s.
He always do it. It's so fucking lame. If it's an hour left, oh, I don't know if you guys want to do that. He fucks around for 30 minutes. Oh, I can't do it now. It's 20 minutes left. He was supposed to go to Animal Crossing Islands on the last vest streak. This is, of course, the end of the second vest streak. And he still can't do it.
Anything else to talk about?
He can't take his Switch from Cat, dude. He's not strong enough. The Switch that was gifted to him by one of his fans. He can't take it away from Cat, the lady who doesn't even talk to his fans. What a nice guy DSP is. That's how it be, dude.
Hello, Darkside Chris. How are
Just
you?
fucking end the stream,
Welcome to
bro.
the Best Fest conclusion. We're at the very end of it right now.
So he ate half of 2 burgers. He showed us his cat, and he read a letter and cried.
Gameplay, and now I can't save it all. When I click, it gave me an error.
That could have been like an hour-long stream.
Cannot save. That's the problem with the game. I don't know what's going to
Oh,
happen.
and he did Q&A the whole stream.
I don't even know if it's going to work on Saturday. We have to see
Parentheses,
what happens,
parentheses, parentheses.
Well, Ratty Bag, I'm sorry I didn't mention you on today's stream. Now I've mentioned you. I apologize.
Hey, you did it because he fucking complained about it. He was being a snowflake.
World, probably not.
Thought you hated those
If you're interested
DSP.
in watching me play it at launch, I'm probably not going to be playing it now either. Yes, I am going to play the Mafia 1 remake. I believe that's coming out in August. I'm definitely
Of course he
interested
is.
in playing that.
Well, of course he is.
No, I don't like crack cocaine. Sorry.
Don't know if you would tell us if you did.
Oh my god, here we go again. Can a moderator please take care of that so I don't have to lean and manual ban this person? It's pretty obvious if you look at the stream.
DSP, what are you doing instead of banning him?
Look, thank you.
Okay. And then he doesn't even tell the mods what to ban.
Pop-Tart flavor. When I was a kid, I
Okay.
liked the fruit flavors,
Okay,
like
thanks.
Strawberry, blueberry, that kind of stuff.
I'm just gonna wait till a mod ban it
As
so
got
I can see what
older,
they said.
I tried a few others, like I tried the chocolate flavor, chocolate fudge, like
This
chocolate
dude
and shit, 'cause I was a
is
chocolate
unbelievable.
lover, and now I hate them.
Can you
Now
help
I
me
can't
out with some
stand
tips to rank up fast on
Pop-Tart
WWE
Pop-Tarts,
champions?
sugar,
I've heard
sugar,
donation
sugar,
money is the
really
fastest
great
method.
flavor,
That's
and
the
you
one
do it,
then.
it's so much
All
better.
right.
I think Pop-Tarts now are disgusting. I don't know if it's because they changed the flavor from back in the day to now.
Maybe it's
or
'cause
if
you're
it's
almost
the
40 and
rules
you
or
hate
if
everything
it's
anyway.
But I do not like Pop-Tarts anymore, Joe. All right.
It's probably just the
Stalling
second
Steve,
one.
thank you for the $1 tip. Yes, eventually I am going to visit islands and Animal
Stalling
Crossing.
Steve.
As I actually said when we were playing
Great
Animal Crossing
name.
consistently.
It's been 2
I
vest
felt it's
streaks
gonna
of
be going
him
up that
pretending to
one
go to
stream,
Animal
which is
Crossing
gonna be
Islands.
that.
It's
Now
going to be the
Animal Crossing
3rd
might be
vest
on
streak
hiatus,
now,
we'll
huh?
have to play new releases. Eventually it'll come back.
It's
And
gross.
yes,
It's for
eventually I
this.
will visit islands, but you need to relax.
Relax.
I only added
Why
that
did he
as a
pretend that he
possibility
was going to
because
do it today,
last
though?
month PW done
Oh, now it was a
something interesting.
possibility.
We wouldn't, and we didn't have time for it last time, and this time we still don't have time for it. Just like I knew this was going to happen.
He told us he
And
wasn't
I
going to
can tell you
take
guys
it
I'm
from
not
Cat,
promising
though.
anything,
He
so
forgot
all
he
of you
said that.
who are yelling and screaming, you created this situation for yourselves, because once again, you know,
What?
I didn't do it, you did.
What?
Stop putting expectations there
Oh.
that aren't there.
You got $15,000 to do this stream, technically, DSP. It's your fault, DSP viewer, that you gave him money expecting him to go to an Animal Crossing island on a second celebration of him getting money.
2 reasons. First of all, in late 2016.
Could you
2016,
imagine
things
how
got
mad
really busy
DSP would
with
get,
releases,
specifically
okay? The way
if
that it
you
was working
even
when I was
told
actually
him
doing edited
he
videos
had
and
his
videos,
expectations too high for The Last of
during the
Us,
daytime,
a game
I
he
was
spent
doing
money on, right?
Our gameplay stream.
Now,
Uploading
wouldn't
at
one of
night,
his
I would
excuses
edit
be that he
content,
spent money on
video
it
gaming. I
so
would
he
do
can
voiceover
complain
work,
or criticize?
editing work, all that
But
kind of
he
stuff.
doesn't say that for any of his viewers.
So it was a split. Now I was doing way less gameplay.
That's how it
But I was
worked,
doing
man.
More edited videos, and people liked the edited videos. videos. They appreciate it. I was doing montages, countdowns.
It was just a possibility.
Special
He can't
events,
take the Switch away from his wife. She's downstairs playing
really
it.
highly edited game reviews, okay? And the channel was doing well. The channel was getting good viewership. Some of the videos got massive traction. One of them got over 1 million views, right? And some were getting hundreds of thousands of views. I was very pleased with how the channel was doing.
He killed that channel,
as the year
dude.
progressed, I got very busy playing.
No, he
all the
didn't. He went on a
releases and
vacation. He
years.
literally went on a
And I said,
vacation when
"Damn,
his
I really
channel,
don't have
when that
time
channel kind of
to
blew
put out
up.
the high-quality content
Busy.
I would like to
He went on a
KO Gaming. I
vacation.
don't want to put out subpar
Busy.
reviews. Now people are used to the high-quality reviews. I don't want to put out subpar content.
He was
I would
busy
rather
with a
wait till I had more
vacation.
time.
That
So
is
actually, it
correct.
was
I didn't
early
think about it that way,
2017
honestly. Never mind.
Where I had more time to start doing these videos again.
I had to
And so I go back
open
to
my
KO
mind a
Gaming
little bit, dude, and really think
say,
about
okay,
it.
I'm going to potentially start
Feels
uploading there
good.
again. And guess what? YouTube demonetized all of the videos there. I'm not talking like 1 or 2. Like they went through and said, demonetize, demonetize.
This is really weird.
Demonetize, demonetize.
Because he don't tell
No
us the other
reasoning
part of
was
the story
provided
when he
whatsoever
talk about this.
at all. They just did it in a big.
I'm gonna see if he do it this time though.
Okay, so I'm like, that's ridiculous. Let me do a test.
He won't.
So I took.
He
a
never
few
told us about
videos
it.
that I wanted to upload to KO Gaming to see what would happen, and I took a video that was highly edited. All right, I put tags, thumbnails, everything. Went to upload it. It was demonetized before it went live. I was like, wow, did YouTube's algorithm actually genuinely run here, catch something in the video it doesn't like, and demonetize the video? Well, let me try something different. I took, like, just raw content. No swearing, nothing. Just raw gameplay content. I didn't add tags. I didn't add a description. I just uploaded a
I
raw
love.
video to the
He says
channel.
raw
That
content,
got
no cursing or
demonetized
nothing.
immediately.
He curses in
I said,
all
you know
his
what happened?
videos.
They blacklisted
And he
the
doesn't
channel.
watch his own
But for
videos, so
some
why is he
reason,
pretending
something
like he did
happened
to
with
know if
KO
he didn't
Gaming
curse or not?
That YouTube felt that the content on there was not advertiser friendly, and they blacklisted
Also,
the channel.
tags
Now,
and
what?
the
I have no idea,
thumbnail
because
is
if you actually
effort.
Watch the content I put out on KO Gaming.
Yes.
It was all
The same
highly
amount of
edited,
effort as getting out of the
very
bed in the
little
morning is.
adult content, very little swearing.
I thought
There
you
was
didn't
no
swear at
raw
all.
gameplay. It was me.
He told us he didn't
highly
curse.
Edited game reviews and countdowns that were
Oh,
meant
no,
to
that
be
was the review.
more commonly digestible to the
Yeah, the
common
reviews
viewer
didn't have
rather than people
cursing, I
watching
think.
Me get angry at a game and swear at the top of my lungs over on DSP.
I thought you
and
didn't
raw
swear in the
gameplay
videos
was.
you uploaded
So
with the
what
gameplay,
happened,
though.
I have no idea, and there was absolutely no one to contact at YouTube to talk about it. They had no one who would. They had a.
Is he
contact.
really
I was
not going to
talking
tell
them,
us
they'd be
about
like,
the end of this
well,
story?
here's the criteria
For real.
you should use to make sure your video doesn't get
For real.
demonetized. I'm like, my video doesn't have any of those.
giving it a
criteria.
lot of time.
There's no excessive swearing. There's no sexual content. There's no gruesome content. It's an edited game review. Have you why don't you take a look at the video, right? And they were like, well, we don't have the ability to actually determine why a video got flagged. All we can do is tell you why it might get flagged. I was like, you've got to be joking me. So at that point, I gave up. I completely gave up. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it
Oh,
was
shit. This is it. This is it.
2018. might
This is
have
why I
been
didn't say it
2017,
yet. He never bring this part
when
up.
Temporarily,
This is it. This is
DSP
it.
Gaming got screwed over. I wasn't able to make any money on
The
DSP
literal
Gaming
positive
ad,
ending
and
to
I
the
went back
story.
to KO Gaming, and I started
He
uploading
never bring this
content
part of it
there,
up, though.
Gameplay footage, raw gameplay footage, and that footage was getting ads again. So what it sounds to me like is that YouTube fucked up. Something happened in late 2016.
All of that
2017, they flagged
bitching.
the video.
And then they just reversed it
They flagged
randomly,
the
and he
video,
didn't
the
even
channel
know because he was
monetized
too lazy to
everything.
upload over there
At
anymore
some
because he
point,
couldn't
maybe
make
they
money.
realized their mistake and they raised
So he
the
missed out on money
restriction.
because he was
The problem
avoiding.
was
He missed out on money he could
that
have
by the time
made
that they did that, it was too
because
late.
he was
I had
so
already
greedy he
adapted
didn't check the
from
channel
both
because he
of
realized he
the
couldn't make
content
money
creators.
anymore. I mean,
YouTube
he
style
adapted
content.
to being a full-time
Full-time
content
streamer,
creator.
I couldn't make money on KO Gaming anymore.
Never
So I
mind.
had to
My
become
bad. He
a full-time
adapted.
streamer
He
to survive.
changed.
And because of that, even though KO Gaming could be monetized again,
He never
I
bring
said,
up that
"What's
other
the
part,
point of
though.
making any edited content
Never
for
bring it
YouTube?
up.
At any moment, YouTube could just decide again that it's not advertiser friendly and turn off my ads and fuck me over. In addition to that, YouTube ad revenue has ridiculously plummeted, okay? You know, we're talking at one point, it was exorbitant amount of money, to a good amount of money, to a decent amount of money, to a reasonable amount of money, to like, you make nothing on anything.
Okay, this segment has went on
Pennies
too
in a
long
bucket,
now.
basically.
We got the part that I was
You know,
waiting on. It
living
took
on
forever
YouTube
for him to
unless
get
you're
to it.
getting
He's
paid.
already moved on from it that
So,
fast. Shocker.
You know, at one point, potentially.
And now this has turned into a full-on
I
YouTube
put 2,
rant.
3 nights of work
Great.
into putting out an edited video. It goes viral and makes me thousands of dollars, right? Today, I could literally do exactly the same thing, put out the same video, go viral, and make $70 for the same work. So why do that? Why am I mean, what kind of a content creator or a businessman would I be if I stupidly wasted time on that shit? I don't like that business model anymore. YouTube is falling apart at the seams, and I don't like that business model. When I'm on Twitch, as long as I'm
Look
putting
how
out
valuable
content, you
DSP's
guys
time
find
is. He
enjoyable,
plays music
digestible
for an
content
hour
via
every
crowdfunding.
stream. 30-minute break,
And I don't
30-minute
have to worry about,
pre-stream
on
with
the
only
back end
music
it
and a
gets demonetized.
slideshow.
On the back
But
end
his
this,
time
not
is so
controllable. You put
fucking
out quality
valuable.
content, but fuck you anyway, Phil, because YouTube says fuck you and screwed everything up. And now I can't pay my bills and make a living. Fuck that. I'm gonna do.
What if Twitch just bans him out of
based
nowhere,
on
though?
You guys, the viewers.
Like, he doesn't want to use YouTube based on possibilities.
Crowdfunding is 1,000,000%.
But he uses crowdfunding.
Internet content creators. If anyone tells you different,
How many
they don't know what the fuck they're
possibilities
talking about, and more than
does
likely,
crowdfunding
they're
have?
rolling in money like I used to be. I used to be.
He
there.
used to
I
roll
used
in
to be
money?
the top guys on YouTube, loving it. Oh my god! But once that money starts to
Rolling
dry up,
in
and
money?
you're not the golden boy on YouTube anymore, and everything dries
He was
up,
never a golden boy. He
you
used
know,
to be
you're
one of
always
those
gonna be in the
guys.
same position. YouTube
Or
is
one of the
not a good
people
place
looking
to
at the
make a living.
golden boys?
It's not. You have to diversify and do other content, or have a different revenue stream, whether that's sponsorships, whether that's selling
It's a
merch,
negative thing
you know,
to
whether it is
diversify,
crowdfunding
apparently.
on your own streams or
YouTube's
whatever.
bad because
You
it
can't
forces
just
you to
make YouTube
change how
videos
you do
anymore and
stuff.
expect that it's going to be viable. The business model isn't
Twitch
sound.
apparently doesn't,
It's just
right?
not.
You can just be the same shit on Twitch forever
Yeah.
and get away with it. You don't have to diversify, change anything to be a TTV streamer. Thanks for letting me know that, DSP. It's literally easier to be a streamer than it is to be a
Scrooge McDuck
YouTuber.
fantasy and American dream, what we all long for. It's funny because, like,
I mean, it's-
seriously, that's
I don't think
that's
it is.
actually what it was. Like,
But I guess it
was
depends on
making
how
money
much you put on
for
yourself to
about
do it.
1 year.
DSP does
making
not put
crazy
anything
money
on
on YouTube.
himself to do it.
And I was like, if I
Except the
even make
vest.
half of this moving forward for the rest of my life, I'd be set. And of course, that all fell through. I don't even make now on a month on YouTube. I make less than 1/10 of what I made at the height of my popularity on YouTube. Think about how crazy that is. Same work ethic, same work, 1/10. Imagine if you kept working at the
He
same
actively
job for
plays
10
games
years.
for less amount of time.
And your boss just pays
Same
you less
work
for the
ethic.
same work over and over and over every year. Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine
That's
that.
YouTube in a nutshell. It's fucking insane.
Imagine if YouTube was actually being at like fucking McDonald's, right? Imagine YouTube is an actual 9 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
Imagine
more
that.
than-
Then you
more
can make a really
top
dumb fucking
YouTubers
point to
are
yourself.
gonna either be selling
Only if you
merch,
imagine a
making money with the merch
truly
sales,
retarded
or
situation.
sponsorships. You'll notice
Imagine
them
that.
shilling products, getting advanced copies of
I'm
games,
imagining.
and shilling the game. That kind of shit is going to happen way more often.
Damn, the end of this stream is
All
really
right.
negative because this dude got him to
you'll
talk
also
about
notice
YouTube, huh?
YouTubers these days, I notice this on every YouTuber.
Holy
Every
crap.
single YouTuber asks you for a sub. Every single YouTuber asks you for a like. Every single YouTuber asks you to share.
DSP did
They
that
all
too.
do it now. It's like
He did that.
commonplace. There used to be,
In 2015, 2016, he did it.
The only place I really ever did that was KO Gaming.
He just said he
That
never
was
did it, but he
back when I
did
was
it.
trying
He
to
did it on his
get
main
into
YouTube channel too.
Outside of that, I never did. I was like, here's my gameplay.
He
Watch
did it
if
when
you
he
want,
played when he
right?
streamed Street Fighter
But
5
now
the beta.
every YouTuber
He
is
did
doing
it in a
this
lot of his
now,
YouTube streams
asking
back
for all
then.
this extra stuff because they can't make a living anymore.
Likes
It's based
make a
on
living.
revenue because
YouTube subs make a living. People ask for likes
sell
because
ads
likes
based
make a
on-
living now,
How many
DSP?
people get videos they put on YouTube and even
They don't even know where you're
you're
going with this. People ask for likes because they can't make a living on YouTube. What?
10 times, right? Because it's the same. They can't get anyone else to advertise. They suck.
What? So what? The YouTubers that beg for likes suck because they can't make money
All right, guys,
from
last few
YouTube, so
minutes
they ask for
of the
likes?
stream for opportunity to ask any questions or anything you guys want to say, and then I'm gonna do a little
What?
adjournment here. Okay.
Okay.
What caused the apocalypse?
What was the original
Ineptitude,
DSP term?
Reliance on automation.
Like,
Work with
rate,
automation
and
systems
participate.
overall,
Bruh.
The abuse of YouTube.
I'm not gonna look it up because no. Like, rate, and participate was literally what DSP used to say in 2009, 2010. His origins of playing games online. DSP's origins was him doing the equivalent of what he would call begging. Like, rate, and participate. And participate literally meant click on the ads, which is how he got in trouble back then. That was the participate part because you couldn't donate to him in the start of the start when he had ads. Well, you know what? You could, I think. But he didn't ask for it really. He just had it available. But he never did it, except for when he did it on KO Gaming, and except for when he did it in 2009, and except for when he did it in 2015 and 2016, and maybe a little 2017. But he never did it. Besides that.
Eating at Burger King all the time because eating fast
And
food
everybody
is
else do it
bad.
now because they can't
So,
make money on
would I take a
YouTube.
sponsorship
That's why they
once
ask
in
for
a while?
likes.
I give a shout out to the Whopper. Yes.
They
If
want
you
to
wanted
feel
play above that
emotionally
value, feel
rich
comfortable with? No, I wouldn't take the sponsorship.
because they can't be actually rich, I guess. So no Animal Crossing,
Yes, of
no
course I remember the
email,
gaming
well,
chair
no
company that
mean
wanted to
email.
sponsor me. And then within one day, because
Fun
the
stuff.
trolls harassed them online, lied, and well, they didn't lie. They broke their agreement with me.
Oof.
They legally broke it.
I love how he said they didn't lie.
With me, which I could have sued
They
them.
didn't harass anybody
But
either. Saying DSP
what was
jerked
the
off
point?
and here's his
You know, there was
Kiwi
no
Farms
point in
thread,
doing
that's
I
lying
remember that.
and harassing. It is. It is. That's how harassment works. DSP lies so naturally, bruh. He lies so naturally. And he just did it. And he knew it wouldn't work, so he had to take it back.
I wish you the best. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Dr.
And then it was him lying about other people lying. They lied. Well, I take that back. They didn't lie.
Okay.
You took it back
So,
this time.
ladies and gentlemen, in adjournment of VestFest 2.0.
It was
Thanks
pretty
for
bad.
hanging with me today. I hope you guys had fun.
3.0 is gonna be better, of course.
We had different topics to discuss.
We talked about The Last of Us 2 a lot.
After we had a live DSP tries, it was a good episode in my opinion. Okay, or a good celebration. First of all, thank you for now 151 straight streams of support keeping the Vest streak alive. I've told you this before. If it ends, and when it ends, because it is eventually going to end, I'm okay with it because you guys have been so damn supportive. But
Why does he make
if anything,
faces
during
when he
this
says
stream,
certain stuff?
some of the things people
He
have
looks
said,
down the
fact
barrel of
that
the camera
it
and make a
finally is an
face like he
inspiration,
high
that
or
I
like he
fight
want to
through
have sex with
adversity,
us.
That I say fuck it to the trolls and I keep going.
It's either that or
that
to be the
underdog
squint.
mentality is the reason why people keep supporting me. I get it. I get why you guys don't want the streak to end. I understand. That's why I
Not
go
liking
along with it.
trolls
I'll
isn't an
bear a sleeve vest
underdog
for you guys, and
mentality,
I'll keep
but okay.
persevering and pushing forward
That's
and
what Rey
trying to
Mysterio
keep
always
stuff
talked
going
about,
for you
not
guys
liking the
because I
trolls.
appreciate that you like
And
what
doing
I
it for
do,
Eddie.
you see what I'm all about as a person, and that somehow inspires people. That's amazing. to me.
Fuck
That
the
makes me
trolls,
motivate
man. I'm
people
doing
to
this
keep
for
going, okay?
Eddie.
So thanks for 151 and going. Now, if we hit 200, which would be about another month, it would be probably late July, all right? Then I absolutely promise you I have something in the works for that stream
Yeah,
that
sure.
I want to do for sure.
Uh-huh.
You know, I know this stream, it sucked. I didn't have a new vest for you guys. You guys are disappointed. I will have something new for you in
But
the
like you
200.
admit the
I
whole
guarantee
stream,
I'll
it
make
did.
sure ahead of time,
Kinda
way ahead of
sucked.
time, that I got something lined up.
Thanks for
But
being
that's
honest.
when it will be. If we do another vest celebration, it will be at 200, okay? But I don't know if we're going to make it. I'll be very honest with all of you. I'm
Oh
very
my
apprehensive that we will make it because
I
if
know
you've
it's
taken a
something
look
I'm
at
going
the
to do.
last
You're going to like it, but I
several
don't know
weeks,
if we're going to
there's
get
been
it.
many streams
I
where
don't know
we
if we're
were
going to
down
get to
the
this
wire
thing
and
that's
almost didn't hit the streak, and then
fueled
one
by
generous
money.
individual would show up,
Completely.
To make it happen, but I don't think that's going to, excuse me, I don't think that's going to continue to happen. I think that we're actually going
It's going to be 49 more streams
have
of
a
him saying
situation
this.
where it's probably going to start
49 more
I would
streams
be
of it.
legitimately
49 more
surprised
streams
if
of the
we hit
whole
200.
stream
I
being
want
about
it to
him
happen.
talking
I
about
don't
not
want
hitting
to
the
be
Vest
like a
goal.
naysayer or you know, someone who's been trying to bring down everyone's fun. I like the Vest streak. I want it to keep going too, but I don't know about it. I'm very skeptical that it will actually happen. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys. All right, that is it for VestFest 2. I hope you guys had fun, and if you guys missed any portion of this, I will upload it to DSP Gaming. The exception is the DSP Tries of the Impossible Whopper will be over on the King of Hate Vlogs channel.
Yes, he still uses
So if you're
that
looking
channel.
for that, you got to go to the Vlogs channel to find it, all right? But outside of that, I hope you guys had fun with the stream and, you know, something different from my usual gameplay content, right? Thank you very much to everyone who supported, by the way. Resper
Him sitting on the couch and reading the chat is honestly not different.
Cheering, subbing, and tipping today.
You
Much
can tell he
appreciated. Remember,
never
there is
look over
gameplay
what he
tonight,
put out.
But for now, for
'Cause that's
VestFest
definitely not
2,
different.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.
Maybe different for the week.
Okay, guys.
Who knows?
That's it.
It's other
I'm gonna upload all
shout-outs he
this
had
gameplay
too.
Right now to gameplay. I'm going to upload all this video footage to my YouTube channels. Tonight we are doing gameplay. It's going to be Pokemon Sword, the Isle of
Like the
Armor,
5th schedule segment.
DLC, 2 hours. We're going to try to see if I don't know if I can finish it up tonight because I don't know how much is left in it. If I do finish
Maybe
up
if you
the
didn't
story,
play
then
music for
we're gonna
30
try to
minutes
catch
at night,
some
you can beat
Pokemon
it.
and fill the Pokedex,
Maybe if you
okay?
didn't
But
stand
that's
still
gonna
to
be
do
tonight's
shout-outs in
stream.
Pokemon,
I hope that you will join me for
you
that
could
if
beat it.
can. If not, tomorrow, The Last of Us Part 2 continues as the main gameplay stream tomorrow, and tomorrow night will be Throwback Street Fighter
Another
5.
2.5 hours
So
of The
I hope you'll
Last
join
of
me
Us.
for that. Thank you guys very much for a great stream, a supportive stream. I hope to see you tonight to keep up the fun going with Pokemon, all right? Thank you guys. I'll see you tonight. Later.
Man, how much you want me to show up tonight, dude? Good God. Well, that was that. This, the Vest Streak. The Vest Streak is devolved into just being a fancy DSP tries it. Somehow, to celebrate him getting $100 for 50 streams in a row. Well, 50 more streams in a row. We celebrate by watching him eat food. And he doesn't even finish the food. I'm going to go and break you guys. I got to finish my food. And I got some onion rings that I didn't bring in the room to show you for some fucking reason. He puts a burger on a special plate by itself. Gets a second paper plate. A burger just for that plate too. No, honey. I don't need the onion rings. I'm going to come back down in a few minutes and eat those. I don't want to bring them upstairs. Because reasons. What a nonsensical fucking stream. I don't want to listen to this. I need to delete this from everything. The correct song, obviously. Is this even going through? Now it's going through. What a weird fucking stream. And then he picked the cat up, bring the cat in the room, tell us about how he picked the cat up all the time and bring the cat all around the house. But he can never bring the cat in the room because he doesn't want to be an asshole and pick the cat up. Definitely the lamest part of it was him leaving to finish eating the food, though. That's fucking stupid. Like, you pretty much gave him money to see him eat food. That's the celebration at this point. And he doesn't even finish it. I mean, he did say it was a DSP tries it and not a DSP mukbangs it. I guess.
Mr. B Historical Society
Maybe.
tipped $1.87. I will never get tired of watching him poo all over the people
God damn
paying
it,
for his
dude.
lifestyle in the most lazy of ways. Poop wheelchair access,
I wonder
baby
how long you
sign
gonna let this
wheelchair
run.
access, man in motorized wheelchair, man in manual wheelchair, clown face, speak no evil,
what the
hear
hell
no
is
evil,
this?
see no evil.
Oh, it's that. God damn, dude. Well, I guess this does tell us one thing still. DSP is, he's technically still winning. That's something, right? He's not a mixer refugee. He could have been worse.
I told you I could make it rain.
Jasper
If he was a mixer refugee, that would've killed his Restreak too.
Big ups. Please save me, please. This guy is insane.
Sorry, Jasper Kitty. Thank you for the $1.
Big ups memes kill for the dollar. These questions plus Phil's
You just gotta
presentation
look forward
legit
to a
makes
brighter day,
this
dude.
feel like a first grade show and tell where some kid brought their new cat in.
At least he brought the toy. He cannot bring catnip in because, no, he can't even give his cat catnip for a Jasper tries it because he's had catnip before. How many DSP tries its of meals have already been ate by him have been done? A lot? He even ate the buttery jack twice. But Jasper, we can't have a Jasper tries it. The cat can't talk, you see. But we can't have a Jasper tries it specifically because he wouldn't be able to get him into the room after giving him catnip. Even though the point of the Jasper tries catnip would be to give him catnip in the room, not before he goes in the room. But, you know, just the small thing he missed out on when he was reading that question, I guess he didn't really think about it.
Big ups Jasper the
not
declawed
gonna
cat
happen
for the
anyway.
dollar.
It don't
I feel
matter how
really
easy it
honored
would
the
be, it's not
humans
gonna
chose me
happen.
over another cat with issues. I never get to go outside. The lady performs witch rituals on me and I was forced to eat 2 half-eaten burgers for dinner. Yay
And
me.
something else is like, he couldn't get this other cat because they had issues, and then the first cat he finds that's declawed is the one he wants. That's not suspicious at all. He didn't want a declawed cat, he just happened to get a declawed cat. And he also wanted a cat that wouldn't cause problems, which would be a lot easier if the cat didn't have fucking claws in the front. But we didn't want a cat that has issues. We instead wanted a cat that doesn't have front claws and literally can't defend himself, which is apparently not an issue. Not being able to defend yourself, you see, is not an issue. If the rabid squirrels was to come inside and just attack poor Jasper Kitty, it's not an issue that he can't fight back. Now if he had like a bladder problem or whatever the hell he said, then that would be an issue because they might have to spend money. That's the real issue, money. The money issue. Thank you for the dollar. You got to save
Big
that for
ups
his video
Jack
games.
for the dollar. Being salty about
Mobile
someone charging back
Oh, he does.
donations from the same day that you banned them from donating is so trash.
What did he think was gonna happen? He's been doing this for more than 10 years, as he always likes to say. He gets a bunch of money from somebody over a long period of time. He gets the most money from this person because they send him like $40, $50 at a time that day, at least once, right? And then he decides, I'm gonna ban this person. That's the day you ban it from donating. And then you get mad. Well, this person I banned from donating to me, they wanted their other money back. Yeah. Probably because they annoyed because you banned him from donating. He didn't really think about it. It'd be like that sometimes. And then he still can't say the person name because I don't know, even though it's like a fake name anyway. And if people make up fake names for reasons, and he still can't say them. Semantics, it doesn't matter. It's all semantics too. But I guess I'm done here. I'm definitely not restreaming them tonight. Am I even streaming tomorrow? Honestly, don't know. I forgot.
Like Drake.
Moogie tipped $3.33.
What's my lie?
What a grifter.
All of my tabs got messed up too. Because my lights, when the stream actually died, because I don't think it died at all when the stream fucked up on this end, you know, the Yoshi end. But when it went out the other time, like actually all the lights went out for a second. It's pretty lame. So it kind of fucked everything up and sent me to the AT&T website. They treat you like you didn't pay your bill. Oh man, remember when that happened to DSP? That was a fun stream. What was actually the problem that day? I completely forgot. The weird boomer stream that he took off his channel. Even though he left up the Elo Hell stuff. But for some reason he took that one down. Oh my god, this is the thumbnail though. DSP continues. Wow, he leaving all of these up. He probably gonna delete them today. Usually I don't leave them up that long.
And it doesn't taste like s'mores at all. Like, s'mores, I want chocolate, I want a strong marshmallow taste, and I want some graham cracker. Like I said, you taste no graham cracker. It's only what they sprinkled at the top is all the graham cracker that's in this stupid thing. All you taste is sugar, 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 sugar. You can't even discern between the chocolate and the marshmallow because it's all just goo anyway.
Holy shit, that's the same like all I can taste is salt, salt, salt. All you can taste is sugar, sugar, sugar. Why is this a thing? Nose time. Wait, this is him starting his epic journey? It actually is. Neil Druckmann, you and your shitty writing. Making this girl do stuff out of character. Unbelievable.
That was so exciting and so needed. Meanwhile, hundreds of...
Great clip. The max you can make them is... Oh no, you can't make them 30 seconds max. They can be way longer. A minute maybe? Yeah, probably a minute. Let's see, most popular clip from 14 days ago. That's not right. I need the real most popular clip. All time, 28K views.
This game. Again! Dude! Oh my fuck this fucking game, dude! You fucking kidding me! Again, it spawns a car in front of me. I can't get out of the way in time. It did it again! It did it again! This game is terrible! He's in first. Materialize a car he can't dodge. Fuck this game. God.
This is a video cut right here.
You race me, mano a mano.
You gonna drive?
This game sucks.
And racing games really piss him off. Good God. That's a lot of views. David Nash calls for Twitch CEO Emmett Shear to step down. Is that going to mean I get unbanned if he step down? Mr. Moisture gives away all his money. Nah, fuck it. Let's hit Dr. Bathrooms, get shit on.
It's something that absolutely needs to be called out because it was the worst thing that happened to E3 2019. Dr. Disrespect goes inside of a fucking public bathroom and thinks it's funny to film people pissing without
Didn't even shave for this.
breaking California privacy laws,
make it
getting
rain.
banned from Twitch, and getting his E3 pass revoked.
Oh, he got
What a
banned,
dumb
alright.
way to dump-
He got banned,
Big
alright.
ups. Who should I romance on this playthrough of Persona 4 Golden? Was thinking maybe Yukiko or Rise, possibly.
Unbelievable. why isn't Marie even a question? But I would pick. Wait, let me think about this actually. No, I would pick Yukiko. I would not pick Rise.
Do to get attention for yourself, especially when you're a streamer who's
Thank you for the
popular for
420.
wearing a fucking wig and a mustache and
He's
overacting
wearing a
like an idiot
mustache.
on stream. Now you're gonna pull a stunt like this at E3, making all streamers look bad.
Yo, that's so specific. Let me hear this again.
Especially when you're a streamer who's popular for wearing a fucking wig and a mustache and overacting and being an
Especially if you're popular for wearing a wig and a mustache, you go into a public bathroom with a camera crew and they don't know you're in the public bathroom and you're in California, so it's illegal. Especially if you wear a wig and a fake mustache. It's bad if you do that. And yeah, his mustache is real. I don't know why DSP think his mustache is fake. I really don't know why. And then, of course, he would say, well, I don't know anything about the guy. Well, you knew enough to assume his fucking mustache was fake. If somebody know enough to assume a negative thing about DSP, wouldn't he get very mad if they're wrong? Semantics.
idiot on stream.
The literal popular person. He just assumes a thing that he could figure out. And he's him. And you have to just know everything. And then he call you a stalker if you know.
Now you're gonna pull a stunt like this at E3, making all streamers look bad and being
Can't
a
do
complete
anything.
fucking moron. The sad fact is, this guy, even though he's currently banned from Twitch, will come back.
Of
because
course.
he's a big money maker.
Oh, yeah.
And even though he's banned from E3 this year, he'll be allowed back next year.
If they
and he's gonna
exist next year.
probably make
They did
more
not.
money because he pulled this stunt than if he didn't. When he comes back to Twitch, morons will come empty their fucking pockets and throw bucket loads of money on this.
In reality, it was DSP being jealous of money. But we're going to pretend that part didn't happen. DSP is right here. He's correct in this exact moment. And he wasn't jealous at all. This was not based in jealousy. This was DSP being an honest guy and being real. He just happened to bring up money at the end. It's nothing wrong with
Guy's
that.
head because he broke the law.
And DSP he made extra money because of his incident. And that was breaking the law. He masturbated in front of children. Millions.
Why, I told you
That was
I
on
could make it
camera
rain.
too.
Black Mage
I'm gonna play this.
666
It's been a while since I
cent. I
watched it.
tipped $4.20.
How would you even
Big
find it?
ups. Of course I'm romancing Marie, but she's a freebie so you can still romance another girl without it being a harem.
A
Them thigh
freebie.
high socks and being tsundere as fuck.
Yeah, I played the whole one.
I am dipshit Phil. Like this
It's
video.
been a while
and
since I've seen that
subscribe.
intro.
Live stream. How
You live stream about
Oh,
Jason?
yeah, I think that's Darkside Phil. He
Alright, so this is the last guy right here.
Do you know there's like a guy in our group right now who's like streaming this whole thing? He's sort of like semi-famous.
Oh, yeah, I think that's Darkside Phil. He
I'm
was the guy that got caught for masturbating.
His reaction at the semi-famous part. I think he was feeling it amidst the crabs a little
in
bit.
front of children.
And then the masturbation part happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Darkside
so in
Phil,
front of children.
he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35
He's like
years
35.
Oh my god.
old. Yeah, he was
front
masturbating
of
in front of
children.
children.
That's
on
right.
YouTube
Yeah.
live stream. Hilarious. He's like
He's
he's a
twitching.
pervert or something. I think he's a
That's right, I'm a
pervert or
huge
something.
pervert, guys. That's all I do. I just masturbate constantly in front of children. You're absolutely right. That's
You
what I'm
got
known
caught.
for.
You
That's
got
what he's doing on the weekends.
exposed for doing that. That's
I got
That's like-
completely exposed.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you did. You didn't even know the camera
The
was
fastest
on.
every
solo
inch of,
male
you know,
video
every
on,
inch of my
dude.
dick
Are
and
you the
balls,
guy?
right?
Are you the
You know,
guy?
Are
every
you the
inch of my
guy?
dick and balls.
It's the guy.
I'm watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the one that got caught?
It's such an odd clip, dude. It don't even sound like it was piped in the real thing when it happened.
Camera was
You know,
on.
every inch of,
Are
you know,
the guy?
every inch of my
It's
dick
Are
the
you
and
the
balls.
guy?
You know,
Are you
every
the
inch of my
guy?
dick and balls.
It's the
And then
guy.
you get like almost perfect silence when you say it too.
I'm watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the one
Yes.
that got
Is
caught?
that really him?
Yes.
Yes.
He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children. I think he's
I'm
like
literally
30.
watching his
That's
He's
Twitch.
like in his
Derek
30s or
watched that
something.
stream,
He's in his
DSP.
30s and he did that in front of children.
That's right. Yes.
But
On-
I've seen
on
so much.
purpose.
I'm a fan.
What?
I don't know what to say.
Of course, and I did it on purpose. That's why I'm still on Twitch and I'm still on YouTube and not banned, right?
Yeah, so you didn't
You
get
did get a
banned,
community
you didn't get
guideline strike
fired
for that
from any
video.
MCNs or anything, right?
No.
You didn't get fired from the cinema?
No.
No, I didn't.
No? Oh, you didn't,
I
you
walked,
didn't get
Phil.
released? And what about Lavaria? Lavaria,
Oh
what did
my
they do?
God.
They dropped you.
No, they
cut you
didn't.
when they found out that video. And I really feel bad for Leanna because she
Time to clock
seriously
out.
has mentally
Oh my God.
problems.
Here we
And I
go.
feel bad
Whoa,
for
this
her.
is really
I feel bad
personal.
for her because Leanna is innocent.
Time to
You're
clock
the
out.
one.
Here we go.
Panda Lee was already gone by then too.
A fucking idiot.
That's how it be.
Well, now I put it into that. What an idiot.
I don't really know what to make out of it because he's going back and forth with a dude and happy to discuss how he masturbated in front of millions of children. You know, every inch of my dick and balls. But this dude bring up his ex-girlfriend and then he gotta just go to dashboard. It's okay to talk about him being a predator and doing weird shit in front of kids. But then you bring up the panda, the gone girl. She was gone then. Then he dashboarding.
Back to back to back to back to back to back. Like Drake.
I don't know.
Legit Mage 666 tipped $3.33. By the
Oh.
way, Rumpel, the infamous pain in Phil's big fat gingerly is actually both PW Dubs
Really?
and Snowcarl. Straight
That's
from
so
LSP
specific.
himself in LSP's Discord.
Does that mean does he have to ban all of them? No, all of them already banned. Well, I guess he don't have to worry about banning anybody, I guess. That's such an odd thing though. Like, I don't know if he should have went to dashboard because of the other thing, but then because he went to dashboard after the Panda Leave mention, it's like, so is that all right? Or is that all right to make fun of? It's all right to make fun of him jerking off in front of kids. It's not all right to make fun of his last girlfriend going to the hospital. Actually, what did dude even really say?
Leanna is
It was Jack
innocent.
for the dollar. It
Lavaria,
gets him into
Lavaria.
feels because Panda was the first kid to watch him masturbate.
God damn it.
Oh my God.
That's
They
horrible.
dropped you.
No, they
cut
didn't.
you when I found out that video.
He really only
And I
just said
really
he felt bad for
Leanna
her.
because she seriously.
Yeah, I feel bad for Leanna. Dashboard. Just that.
Has mentally
Oh my God.
problems.
Here we
I
go.
feel bad
Whoa,
for
this
her.
is really
I feel bad
Holy
for
shit,
her
Overwatch
because
is on the dashboard. That hot game. But I'm done here. Hopefully you learned something. Did we? We probably did. I usually forget
What
and
I
I
learned
remember later.
today, all right, it's my fault. I screwed up. I did. I'm willing to admit when I make a mistake, and I know that I know. Looking back at the situation of exactly the way that things went down, okay, I 100% agree that I was in the wrong.
No problem.
What is Glow Gang?
All right, this is the last
well,
guy. Right
Glow
here.
Gang is GLO.
Do you know there's like a guy in
it is
our
Glory
group
Boys.
right
We are
now
Glory
who's
Boys
like
Entertainment.
streaming
It
this
is
whole
GB,
thing? He's sort of
but
like
it's short,
semi-famous.
it's short, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, I
it's
did. I
Glow
think that's
Gang.
like that Phil.
It's
He
not
was
Glow
the guy that
Gang.
got caught
Say
for
either one, but
masturbating in
don't
front
worry
of
about it,
children.
you know what I'm saying? I won't
Yeah,
lie to
that's
you,
like
man.
he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Oh my
Yeah, he was
God.
masturbating in front of children
That's
on
right.
YouTube live stream. Hilarious. He's like a huge pervert or something. I think he's a
That's right. I'm a
pervert.
huge pervert, guys. That's all I do. I just masturbate constantly in front of children. You're absolutely right. That's what I'm known for.
You got exposed for doing that. That's
I got pro.
God. But hopefully you had fun on BITWAVE, the best website. What is this? Didn't DSP send, this is a good one. Didn't DSP send Panda a video of him grabbing his package? Well, I mean, how many people know about this? It's a really weird video. Like, I didn't see it on his channel back then, but allegedly, perhaps 9 times out of 10, it really in reality was uploaded to his channel. And it was him grabbing the sausage through his shorts, laying down on the bed, like a 10-second thing. And he posted it to his channel and then just took it down before anybody really saw it. But it was downloaded way back then. It's on, you can't find it online if you want to look that up. And I guess like a scientist can look at his hand and figure out if it's really him now that I think about it. But it was really weird. It was obviously the type of video you would send to somebody's phone and definitely not post to YouTube by accident. But the thing was that he like posted it to his YouTube by accident through his phone. But it exists. I don't remember if he ever even talked about it or not. He probably did, but it's so many fucking pre-streams. It's so many pre-streams. It was a long time ago though. It was like Well, a long time ago for DSP. So what? 2012, 2013, maybe 2014. But yeah, if you go on Kiwi Forums, it's there. I don't know how much you would have to look once you get there, but it's there. And I'm sure Google will pull it up maybe eventually. I don't know how you would even look that up either though. Like, and then the thing is, if you was to look up DSP, like some kind of sexual word combined with it, you got his masturbation video first. You can't even look up DSP jerking off or DSP masturbates or DSP gaming masturbates, because you get DSP masturbating, and then you look it up again and you get the other video when it's him allegedly doing it, and then you look it up the third time and then you get the weird video maybe. That's how it be, dude. That's how it be. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. This blurry fucking dude. Just ridiculous.
Like, our group right now who's like streaming this whole thing, he's sort of like semi-famous.
Oh, yeah, I think that's Darkside Phil. He was the guy that got caught for masturbating in front of children. Yeah, Darkside Phil. He was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was masturbating in front of children.
That's
on
right.
YouTube live stream. Hilarious. He's like he's a pervert or something. I think he's a
That's
pervert
right, I'm a
or
huge
something.
pervert, guys. That's all I do. I just masturbate constantly in front of children.